listening to New Kids on the Pod with your hosts, Momba, Tony D, and JYD.
Hello, everybody. We'd like to welcome you to New Kids on the Pod. I am one of your hosts, JYD, and with me, as always, is Tony D and Momba.
How's your week, Momba?
It was all right. Let's go.
Junkyard,
Let's get out of
week?
here.
Terrible.
All right, cool. All right, well,
Like us on
Facebook.junkyard.
Facebook.org.
Follow us.
Facebook.org.
Follow.
MySpace.org.
What is it? Support us on Patreon.
GoFundMe.
GoFundMe.
I was actually thinking about starting a Patreon.
Why? Why would you do that?
What's the other one? OnlyFans.
OnlyFans. Oh, that's where we put all our lewds.
If you guys want our lewds, go to OnlyFans.
Why would I do a Patreon?
Uh-huh.
Motherfucker, because this podcast costs money
Yeah,
to
but
pay for it?
we offer. Are you recording?
Yeah. Real quick.
Is the video recording?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Why does it look like it's not?
Yeah, it looked
Oh,
like
that's the casting from here to there.
So your netbook is...
No. It's because there's always a lag on the cast.
Why?
Because it's fucking casting.
Can
You know how
like-
casting works?
Can you fix it?
No.
Can you get a better netbook?
It's not there because it's live here. I can see just fine. It's the casting.
All right, well, Junkyard's Chromebook only has like 2 gigs of RAM, so...
You know, you keep complaining about. Why don't you bring a computer in then? Since you offer up no solutions to the problems in front of you.
But plenty of complaints?
Yeah.
what is it? Don't bring me. Was it?
Don't bring me problems. Bring me answers or
yeah, bring me
solutions.
solutions.
You don't embrace excuses. You embrace solutions.
Exactly. So how about you give me a computer then?
You got to watch what you say to them before you got here. Not to point fingers or cast
stones.
Yeah,
I feel like you're about to do both.
you might have took your time. Took your time getting here. It's okay.
Well, he lives far as fuck.
Not that far.
It's not that far.
At this point, it's like.
I had to stop and get gas.
At this point, is it our fault? Is it your fault for doing it? But is it our fault for believing?
I think we're the dummies for believing that he'll be here at 5:30.
Anyway, that's neither here nor there. But you got to watch your say to him because I just watched him go on a tear in FIFA online because we didn't have anything else to do. Mm-hmm. So I started watching him play FIFA.
Is that why he's feeling froggy right now?
Yeah, he's uppity.
I'm about to knock him off that high horse.
He was putting on a little show. You know, he's doing some goals. He was got up out of his chair. He was like, yeah.
All right, Junkyard, put on Dead or Alive so I can just put you back in your place.
I don't know where it's at. I thought about that when earlier.
Whoa, well.
No,
what a coincidence.
no, I'm serious. Like in the move, I don't know where it
So,
went.
for those that don't know, Dead or Alive is a video game. It's a fighting game. And Junkyard stays getting bodied by me in that game. Like we'll play 20 games. I'll win 20 of them.
No, you'll win 19 of them. I usually get one out.
And now, all of a sudden...
Will he win a game or a match? Or will
He'll
win a
win,
round?
he'll win a few rounds, but never consecutively.
Oh, okay.
But now, all of a sudden, I can't find the game.
Well, bro, I just moved.
Hey,
I don't know.
I'm just saying.
It's probably one of the bags back
It's
there.
kind of a coincidence.
I'll
that
look for it for next time, and then if you get here on time, I'll fuck you up in it.
Can he not find her? Or does he not want
he
her?
doesn't want to find it.
No, seriously, it's somewhere in the move. Like, for example, FIFA was in my system.
I know. I don't
when
blame you.
moved.
Like, I'm pretty sure subconsciously, like you were trying to put that away. Like, you're like, I hope this bag doesn't make it back to the new house.
Do you think while he was moving and he had everything packed and his mom came out and he's like, oh, Junkyard.
You forgot.
Junkyard this. He's like,
forgot-
what?
Gotta go. Sorry,
oh,
Mom.
you forgot this. Oh,
No, the U-Haul's full. No more room.
Yeah, right.
I'll be back next week, Mom. Bye.
Nope,
I'm pretty sure that is an exact reenactment of what happened.
that is not.
So, speaking of week, have you guys watched Game Changers on Netflix?
What is that?
It's fucking great. It's
Is that cheerleading one?
Can I
definitely not. I think that one's called Cheer.
Oh, okay.
But close.
can I ask you a question? Do you just scour through like some unpopular Netflix show?
He does. He just tries to see whatever's there.
Like whatever you could get, and then once you find something that you like you bring it to the masses.
I mean, yeah, because I've seen all
Like I've heard of what's on Netflix. I've never heard of Game Changers.
Well, Game Changer, it's a
I've
documentary.
heard of Playmakers.
So it's not like a series. It's just like a one-off. But it's really good. It basically talks about.
I did actually. No, I did see that
Yeah.
earlier today because there's a meme that was like, why do convicted felons always get more play than me? And it was Aaron Hernandez in one. It was some ghetto guy, I think, from Game Changers. And it was some other ghetto motherfucker from some other doc I never heard of.
What is this documentary about?
Oh, that's Tony.
So the documentary is basically about.
I'll pull that meme up, see if I can find it.
It's basically about how the whole meat industry is like a.
Maybe it's not that. Maybe that's not the same
It's
one.
like a farce. Basically, how they try to somehow like way back in like the 1800s, some like
Oh, my bad. It's Good Girls and On My Block. That's not Game Changers.
that's completely off. But yeah, so anyway, so it's basically how
Good Girls is like a series. They're both series.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well, you
whatever.
talk about Golden Girls?
Yeah.
I heard that was good.
No, Empty Nest.
So yeah, it basically talks about how like back in like the 1800s, there's like some dudes like, hey, here's I did some experiments and it's scientifically proven that you need meat to get for protein and you need it to otherwise you won't.
Oh,
get
is it
strong.
that vegan
And
documentary?
It's yeah, it's the one that it talks about like
You mean-
talks about Nate Diaz.
You mean that vegan propaganda?
It talks about like Nate Diaz and his other UFC fighter. I guess he was popular like back in the day. Like he's like one of the back when it was called like the Ultimate Fighter.
It's still called The Ultimate
Is
Fighter.
it? Is that what UFC
Or The
stands
Ultimate
for?
Fighting Championship.
Well, no, it was.
But The Ultimate Fighter was a TV show.
what was it called before that?
It was always the UFC.
Okay, well it was one. I can't remember. His
Yeah,
name. Look it up.
I know what you're talking about. I know what you're talking about.
So anyway, he was like one of the first
Vegan martial
yeah.
martial artists, yeah.
And then so yeah, it just goes about like the science behind it and how like meat protein as opposed to like plant based, and how they're saying that like I guess back in the day, everyone thought that like our ancestors they were mainly carnivores, but that's because a lot of the artifacts they find from archaeological digs, because all the bones and all that stuff like it preserves better. So they were able to see like, oh yeah, they ate meat. They ate a lot of meat. But as it turns out, they like now that they're able to like extract like shit from like their teeth and whatever, they found that they're actually mainly plant based. So anyway, just go to the science now. It's pretty cool. So I was thinking, I was like, I wonder if that's even true. So I'm not gonna. I can't go vegan. That's just like not possible for me because it's just
Because you love meat.
I mean,
in your mouth?
I do like it. Yeah. Who doesn't? But I'm gonna see if like a lot of these claims are true. Seeing if like if cutting back increases like your it's supposed to increase like your strength, your stamina, and increases your night boners.
Well, I have someone. I listen to
I'm
another
gonna-
podcast that is doing the opposite.
It's Joe Rogan.
Yes.
Oh,
he's going on a full carnivore diet. It's the opposite.
You should. If Tony's gonna cut back,
Well-
you should just go full carnivore.
I
Junkyard,
should.
Yeah.
I should go 100%
and then
carnivore like
compare
him.
your results.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Well,
For-
that's not really fair because he's already in better shape than I am.
Yeah, but you can see how much more you've improved.
yeah.
Ooh.
Eating nothing but meat every day.
I want to test those. I
Ooh.
want to test those boners. I'm gonna call you in the middle of the night. And
So-
like,
so it was-
and like, hey, what's your night boner
So
like?
so they had like these three these athletes, like these college athletes, and they had this device where like they put like a cock ring on them,
Ooh.
and it basically like measures their boners.
How the
like
fuck do you measure? That's stupid.
well
How do you
because
do
it
that?
expands. It's like a rubber band.
This
but it
documentary took
but
a
it just
turn,
means your
Tony.
dick's bigger.
No,
You can't-
no.
Documentary took a turn. Are you sure this is about veganism?
I mean, that's what I was told. That's what my friend said when he invited me to watch it.
Like for example, my dick will never get as hard or as big as like some porn star that's got like a
the thing-
fucking big ass dick.
It's flexible.
Yeah, I understand that.
Do you not? Okay, so
Well, the size of a penis depends on your blood valves, how much
Yeah.
blood goes inside.
so basically, look. Okay, so
the more it
So
opens
you
up.
say if I go vegan, I can get a bigger dick?
yeah.
possible.
Bullshit.
So basically, like they have it doesn't get bigger. Yeah, sorry, Joker. There's no diet that's gonna fix that. So they put this thing on you. It's like it looks like a ring, but it's flexible.
Mm-hmm.
So it measures the circumference of your penis when it's soft, and then you sleep. You just go to sleep, and then it measures like how long like your boners last at night. and in the morning, like whatever, they extract the data. So they did this thing where like they fed they fed these athletes. Some of them they fed them just like plant based, just like vegetables and beans, and the other ones they gave them like chicken and beef and all that. And they noticed that like the ones that were like they weren't eating meat, like their boners were like lasting longer, and they had more. So I'm gonna see if I can get more night boners.
Why do you want a night boner though? Who gives a fuck?
Well, because
about your night boners. I need day boners when I'm getting.
Well, the thing is
fucking,
that translates into better performance.
I like
I don't think my
night
performance would be any
boners.
better.
I like night boners because I like turning around and then just
Just slapping it.
just poking my significant other in the back with it. They're not gonna do anything, but I just like jabbing it just so they know it's there. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Like. You show her that what she could be having.
If you just wake the fuck up.
Yeah. So I'm gonna try to cut back only because I'm doing this at Orange. They have this transformation challenge, which they take your stats and then in 8 weeks they take them again. So basically,
I heard you already lost.
They measure your body fat,
Their dick too.
your weight, and your muscle mass, and then they take the still same 8 weeks later.
Our boy Peo Dog said he won already.
I mean,
he's got it in the bag.
He's getting bodied up. I wouldn't doubt it.
So you already lost. Why even try?
So anyway, speaking of it, Peo's the one.
So going to Mexico.
So Peo's the one that put me on that documentary. He's like, dude, you should watch it. And I was like, and I remember he told me, and I'm like, all right, I'll check it out. But I just completely forgot about it. And then later on, someone else told me about it. And I was like, oh, yeah, I'll watch it. And I told Peo, bro, you got to watch that documentary. He's like, motherfucker, I told you. I'm like, oh, shit, you did. That shit was good.
You always try and take credit for other people's fucking finds.
I've heard of it. As Joker was saying, another podcast the Joe Rogan podcast, he really likes eating meat.
Because he's a hunter.
Yeah, he's all for it. But I think he had a podcast recently within the last month.
Yeah.
He had the guy who did somebody from Game Changers. I think it was that. And he had somebody else that was like.
Oh, I think I saw they were debating with each other.
Like a nutritionist or somebody that eats meat or something. And I guess they were debating. I guess Joe Rogan doesn't think Game Changers is scientifically accurate. I don't know. I don't have any skin in the game. I guess whatever makes you feel better.
I mean, I'm just going to try because my whole life I've always just eaten whatever. But I do notice that
you should eat onion. That's good for you.
I mean, I used to eat onion when I was a kid, and it didn't do shit for me.
Well, how do you know? You were
a kid. You don't know any better.
Yeah.
Well, that's when it's supposed to.
Kids eat dirt.
Yeah, but that's when it's supposed to benefit you the most because that's when you're developing.
But look, you got tall. You had hair.
My fucking yeah.
I mean, maybe you stopped eating onion and your hair disappeared.
Yeah, so if I eat onion, my hair will grow back.
Yeah, baby.
You need
give it a shot.
Oh wow, yeah. This whole time the miracle cure.
You need the healthy stuff now. Now that your body, what you eat, catches up with you. Because when I was younger, I used to eat McDonald's every day. I used to have raging erections. I didn't know what to do with them.
You just fap all day?
All the time, yeah, consecutively. Now it's like, if I even look at a cheeseburger, my erection is like, nope, not today. I ain't doing anything today.
Yeah. So, like I said, I'm not against, eating meat or whatever. I don't care. I still do it. But I think for the next 8 weeks, I'm gonna try to cut back as much as I can, just to see if it makes a difference. Because I do notice that when I do eat meat, when I have a cheeseburger or whatever, or for lunch when I have whatever I'll notice I'll be I get tired, I get sleepy because I eat a lot. So
why don't you do both? Why don't you go full vegan 1 month and then and see how you feel, and then the following month just do nothing but carnivore?
Well, because I already know. Because when I eat meat, in general,
but eat nothing but meat.
But it wouldn't make sense because I already know the effects of it.
But maybe it's a combination of with other things. Maybe
I don't know the effect of it without it. Because
my question is, when you eat meat, you're never just eating meat by itself,
right? That's what I'm saying. You always eat it with something else.
You know what I mean? I eat meat all the time, but it's usually there's some fries next to it. It's in between buns.
There's lettuce.
Yeah.
Right.
There's a lot of carbs.
That's what I'm saying. What if you just eat meat without anything attached to it? Nothing but meat.
When it comes to diet, I feel whatever works for you. If you find something, I'm not against being vegan Although I'm against vegans, but I'm not against veganism.
Because they're all
Are
preachy.
you talking about vagines?
Yes, just because they let you know how terrible you are. I get it, and I think anybody could go vegan or eat less meat.
Well, I wouldn't. I wouldn't even be able to like. I think if anything, I would be not even. I'd be like quasi vegetarian
There's
like
different. There's
I'm still gonna just drink milk, eggs, cheese, all that.
okay.
That's still
well, vegetarian then.
yeah.
What
But
about a Presbyterian?
a pescatarian? Yeah, what are
They're
you?
the same thing.
Yeah, pretty much.
They're the same
No,
thing.
I want to be a pescatarian. You know what those are?
They annoy you.
So pescatarian, they only eat fish.
Yeah.
Or
Well, that's the only meat they eat.
Well, they only meat they eat. But a pescatarian, they only eat fish that eat other fish.
Oh.
That's a pescatarian.
There aren't that many fish that will eat other
But
fish.
those are the ones you got to eat, like shark.
And piranha,
Can you imagine? Like, oh, I forgot.
barracuda.
Time to eat my barracuda for today. Oh, that's hilarious. But check out the documentary; it's good. And they talk. And
She was like,
Okay.
no, it's good. And then like the
Mama doesn't
the,
watch propaganda documentaries.
The interviews with Nate Diaz and with Arnold Schwarzenegger were pretty good too in there.
Arnold Schwarzenegger does.
Yeah.
So does Sylvester Stallone. Well, Sylvester Stallone does.
They don't need meat. They don't need meat. You don't need meat when you're shooting your body up full of stem cells and HGH or MGH. Wait, no, HGH. I'm thinking of human growth hormone. I was thinking of mutant growth hormone. That's something totally different.
Like Sylvester Stallone, his diet is plant based, but he does eat
And baby
one.
fetuses.
One. He says one steak a month, just because he says he doesn't want his body to like completely like not know what it is, like reject it, basically. So he eats one steak a month just to like.
How that works.
This is. I'm just telling you what he.
You know what? He's in way better shape than me, so
Yeah,
I shouldn't say anything.
I'm saying like you should probably keep an open mind.
Yeah. No, I completely agree. I'm not even. Yeah, obviously they know more than me.
I'm just saying. I mean, you too, Junker. Maybe.
Nah, I'm good.
maybe. I mean, you're not that good.
Are you doing this now because?
I mean, you think you're good?
Are you doing this now because you're like? I'm not gonna say how old you are, or in which later 30s group you're in.
You mean 40s?
Yes. But are you doing like? So you've been working out pretty constantly, and you're like living your life healthier. Are you doing this because you've seen your own mortality? You know that.
I mean,
The
no, it's
road ends somewhere.
No, I think because like I've been working out a lot, and I've actually, I think I'm more in shape now than I've been like my whole life. But I want to see how far I can push it, because I don't know, man. Sometimes when I go, like I see these dudes. They're like older, and they're fucking chucking, and they're hauling ass, and
How far are you
body
willing
up.
to take it?
I don't as far as I can go.
I got a guy.
Ooh,
I got a guy that could get you some stuff.
hilarious story about that. So, I come home one day, and my mom's like, like in a bad mood or whatever. She seems like she's in a bad mood. She's like, your package came. I'm like, okay, cool, thanks, Mom. It's a fucking, it's like an envelope, like Amazon.
With drugs inside?
Yeah, and then and she's like, oh yeah, she's like, put it in your room. I'm like, all right, and she's like, yeah, like you shouldn't be taking that stuff. And I'm like, what are you talking about? And she's like, yeah, your steroids came in. I was like, the fuck? I'm like, my steroids? And I started laughing. So I'm like, I'm like, fuck it, I'm gonna mess with my mom. So I messed with her. I'm like, so what if I do take them? And she's like, oh, you shouldn't take them. Those are bad. I'm like, yeah, but I need them. Like, I'm going to the gym like
You should have told her like
5 times a day. It's like,
5 times? You don't go 5 times.
I mean, 5 times a week. Sorry. Like I'm
like, you lying ass
No.
motherfucker. She don't believe that
I'm
shit.
going. I'm going like 4 or 5 times a week. And and I needed like how do you think this happened? How do you think this body happened? This didn't happen naturally. I needed the extra help. And then she's all like, oh, blah blah blah, and she's like legit worried. So like I grab my package and I open it. And it's like fucking wall anchors for drywall and shit that I ordered.
Why did she think it was steroids?
She just thought it would be, I guess because because I'm working out so much, and apparently, like, I guess I'm more in shape physically now than I've been in the past.
She thinks you're on roids?
Yeah, she thinks I'm like, Mom,
Well, you're still skinny.
Exactly.
You're
That's
on
why I'm like. That's why it makes no fucking sense. I'm like, Mom, like if I was on roids, it'd be a big fucking difference than how I'm.
Maybe you should go on roids.
Maybe, yeah, because it's like double jeopardy, right? I can't get in trouble for something that
You already got in trouble
I've already
for?
been yelled at for.
Yeah.
What was I gonna say?
So that's how it works.
You should ask her if she'll like shoot it up for you, because you need to put it in your ass cheek, right?
No, you can shoot up all over this. If you stick it in between your toes, people can't tell.
Oh,
That's the secret.
So,
of
I
shooting
thought
up
that was
roids.
with heroin.
You can do it also with steroids, or put it in your eye.
So now I'm always talking to my
That's
mom.
risky.
I'm every time.
Your eyes are gonna fucking pop out of your head.
So now every time like I make like a protein shake or something, I'll be like, oh, taking my steroids,
Taking my supplements.
or I'll be like, hey mom, have you seen my steroids? I'm supposed to take them today.
well, enjoy your health while you can, because we're all gonna die.
Yep.
Apparently, not only is there global warming we have to worry about, but I guess the Chinese
Oh yeah, that
are sending over flu.
the norovirus.
No, it's not norovirus. It's the coronavirus. No, not like the beer Corona.
Do you
I
get
thought
it?
it was coronavirus.
Whatever.
Do you get it from drinking lukewarm Corona?
Yes.
Actually,
Because I have it then.
Actually, I don't think it's that bad.
We might get it. You know, the Chinamen are coming here in swarms.
That's kind of racist.
What? Why?
You can't call them. You can't just call them Chinamen
Why not?
because there's also women.
Okay, fine.
Don't be sexist.
The
Yeah.
China people.
Exactly. There you go. Much better.
Has anybody died from it?
I think so in China. And I guess according to Tony's brother, Japan, South Korea, I guess they're getting it too.
Does that make you moist, Mamba?
No.
What is that? Let me see.
It makes you confused about what.
The fuck is it?
So there's this chick that I follow on Facebook. Her name is Amanda Darko,
Amanda Hug and Kiss?
and she's like an artist, but she draws like I guess you got
Some weird ass shit.
some
clearly.
weird ass shit. Like she'll draw SpongeBob, but like sexually. Like she'll like for some reason give him a big ass,
Oh, I like it.
like Woody. Like
Yeah, I see that.
dummy
So this is
so she does this to like look it up, Junkyard.
What is it? What is she?
Amanda Darko. Instagram. You can do the Instagram or art, yeah. And it's like I don't know. Sometimes I'll be like what the fuck? Ugh. And then like I feel a sensation in my pants, and I was like, what is it, little guy? What is it? What do you see? What do you see that I don't?
that is something that I guess it is art.
I mean, it's unique.
Yeah,
I'll
it's
give
unique.
it that.
It's kind of funny.
Also, yeah, some of them are pretty hilarious. Because like some of the comments, like people are like just confused as fuck. They're like, I don't know how to feel about this.
Oh, is that Leonardo DiCaprio?
That's Woody though. Look, there's
on.
a snake in his ass instead of his boot.
Hold on, let me put I'll pull this up for everybody to see.
That way we could share this person's art.
Yeah.
I hope they have a Etsy.
So you can order some prints.
Yeah.
That is disturbing.
Well, there's more. Go to the. Because there's some. There was I think a Patrick
snake
from
in my
SpongeBob
ass.
that was pretty hilarious.
Is that The Witcher?
Yeah. they
Yeah.
got-
Oh look!
Oh no!
Look
Not
at
Pennywise.
look at Pennywise.
We're
We're
all
all
thick
thick
down
down
here.
Yeah.
Will they put this up?
We're all thick down here.
That is insane.
I might have to give her a follow.
Scroll down. Go to see all.
Other suggestions?
Oh no, keep going. Because there was
Is that a sexy shaggy?
yeah, there was a
What's
man.
that three-eyed Sailor Moon? That's weird.
It's art, Junkyard.
Yeah. I'm trying to see. Keep going. There's,
that
there's
her?
the spot. Yeah, it's her. There's a SpongeBob
cute.
one that's fucking hilarious.
She's got nude
Might
pictures
be.
here.
Oh, I like that.
Aw.
That Scooby Doo one.
That
Yeah, Velma.
Mm-hmm. But that's kind of expected.
Can I like not hit?
Everyone knows she's dummy thick.
I don't want to log in. Is there any way I can do this without logging in?
Well, there's not a. Oh,
I
I guess
like
not.
skip or anything.
No.
Oh well.
Well, you get the idea. Anyway, give her a follow,
Amanda Darko.
Amanda Darko, for your daily dose of dummy thickness that you didn't ask for.
Gonna have a weird fap session tonight.
But your girlfriend comes in.
Yeah.
So why would you fap? Why don't you just
Afterwards,
why would you fap? Would you get it in?
because she's gonna have to sleep eventually.
Yeah.
Can you go that much? You
Of
just
course,
like
you can.
you jizz in her, and then you like,
Don't you know, Mama could go like.
and then you like keep going,
go
keep
all
fapping.
He doesn't want to brag.
Well, it's different interest. I can't really, imagine. It'd be rude of me if I imagined her as Woody with a snake coming out of her ass.
So, Mamba, I hear you're moving.
I'm not moving.
No, he's not talking about like from your seat. He's talking about like, as in your domicile.
Yeah.
So, my girl. Well, so the other day, my girlfriend. She's in Phoenix right now, visiting her brother.
Arizona.
Phoenix, Arizona.
We're gonna miss you, Mamba.
And
Is that where you're moving?
Now, that's where she's moving. So obviously, yeah.
she was like, I really want to move out west. She was just texting me randomly. It was like Sunday. She was like, I really want to move out west. And I said, okay. And then she was like, would you move with me? And I said, no, I would not. So it's probably not the best way. Or no, she was like, I was like, oh, you should. I was like, if that's what you want to do. And then I guess she was waiting for me to say like, yeah, let's do it. And finally she gave up, and she was like, would you move with me? I was like, nope. And she was like, well, I would move west if you asked me to. I'm like, yeah, I would never do that. I would never ask you.
Why would you want to do that?
I don't know. Yeah, I hope she doesn't listen to this because I don't want her to get upset. She I don't know. She just has this dream, I guess, to moving out to California and Arizona, which is fine. I just have no desire to move out there. I mean, I'm not opposed to moving, but I'd rather go somewhere less expensive than Illinois.
And less racist.
Is California racist?
California's not racist.
Arizona is.
California's full
Oh,
of
yeah,
California's
Arizona.
full of libtards.
Yeah.
Well, California's full of like, there's no water.
That's what I told her. I tried to explain it, like, because
There's fires.
she's mentioned this before.
earthquakes.
I'm like, baby, we're in prime real estate. We're in the Midwest. We're next to a giant ass lake. I'm like, in 2030, when there's a drought, either California is going to be
They
underwater.
already have drought problems.
Yeah. Yeah, they already have drought problems.
Yeah.
There are always fires. It's either going to burn to death or it's going to be underwater.
Yeah, and then you got to paint your grass every day. You can't.
Yeah.
You don't want to do that shit.
I'm like, we ain't
You mean your
gotta-
sand?
That's true. You gotta, and they have like there's only like certain times of the day where you can like water your lawn or turn on the sprinklers and shit.
Yeah, this ain't Mexico.
That's in Arizona, I think. Not in LA.
That's
I don't
California,
know.
too.
And
Is
I
it
wouldn't
really?
want
It
to.
is.
Oh.
I wouldn't want to move to Arizona. I wouldn't a desert. And she was like, "Oh, the weather's really nice." I'm like, "When?"
It's hot as fuck.
Yeah,
Like
That's not nice. That's
like
hot.
Like 100 degrees is not nice.
I hate it when it's hot, and I hate it when like people from Arizona try to justify, it. Like, "Oh, it's way better than humidity." Yeah, humidity sucks,
But dry heat's like,
but do I want to be like walking to my car when it's 120 degrees outside?
No.
Fuck no.
I don't care how dry it is.
Yeah, I don't care.
100
How
degrees
dry it
is
is.
100 degrees.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah.
so it's because the thing is that when it's like, so 90 degrees humid is like 100 degrees dry, which both are extremely uncomfortable.
yeah, they're both uncomfortable.
So you might as well be uncomfortable
where I'm at.
Where you're already at.
Why would I pay money and uproot my life to go be uncomfortable somewhere else? So yeah, that's how I feel about it.
And I think that goes with whenever you go on vacation. Like you go on vacation, you're on vacation. Like you don't have you have
No, yeah,
responsibilities because you're on vacation. So you have no responsibilities. You technically don't live anywhere, right? You're like usually
Yeah,
staying
because
somewhere.
she's staying with her brother.
Right. So like you really don't. I mean, the only thing you pay for is like stuff you want or stuff you want to do. So everything always is like the grass is always greener when you're on vacation.
Especially in California because they paint their grass.
Exactly.
So of course it's going to be greener.
So like I feel like vacation gives you that false sense of like,
Oh yeah,
you
like
know,
when I go to, I've been to New Orleans a lot.
right.
I'm like, I could live here, but could I really? Do I really want to live in the South?
It's hot there too.
It's fucking
It's
yeah, it's
humid as
really
fuck.
hot.
Yeah.
And same thing there with New Orleans. That shit's like, dude, it's like almost underwater.
Yeah,
like
it's
you can't bury people because
I
like
remember
you hit the water.
2005.
Yeah,
There
Katrina.
was
Yeah,
I would. How those levees doing now?
exactly.
You guys improve
Like
those?
fuck that.
Yeah.
Like when I went to London, I was like, man, I could live here. I mean, it's not that different from Chicago. You know, it's a big city and it's got a lot of cool shit. It's got more shit than here.
Probably
Actually.
nothing good to eat though.
Actually has a lot of different like food options, but the only thing is like the price of living is super expensive, way more expensive than it is here. Like
Yeah.
I can't afford that shit.
And then Amazon UK is like way more expensive than regular
Yeah.
Amazon.
Not just that, but like the British pound is more expensive than the dollar. Like everything's more expensive.
I went to New York and I was like, man, this is really cool. Like, it's almost like Chicago, but there's more shit. I'm like, I could move here. And then I saw that there's no alleys, and everyone just throws their trash in front.
Alleys are a big thing.
I was like, I never realized how much
Great alleys were.
Yeah, I never realized how great having an alley is.
Yeah, they're good for garbage,
Rats.
drinking. You could do some
Yeah,
good
like-
drinking in
yeah,
an alley.
pissing.
Yeah, like we keep all our urine, all our rats, keep them in the back. Keep them in the back. In the front, it's nice and clean.
Yeah.
Over there, you don't have that option.
Everything's
up front. And boy, does it smell.
And like that's like how Mexico is. Like they don't have garbage cans in Mexico because they don't have alleys. And the thing too over there is like everybody's a thief. So if you have a garbage can, they'll probably steal it. So like they just leave their trash on like not even like they leave it in the front, but not even like a can. They leave it like on the floor. They literally they leave it in bags on the floor. And then yeah, same thing. Animals get to it and shit. And then like there's-
Scavengers, people come in and open your shit. And
yeah, it's fucking terrible.
I was born in Chicago. I lived here my whole life.
We all have.
Let's take it easy. You guys lived in Cicero. Take it easy.
I was born in Chicago.
Oh yeah,
I was born in Chicago too.
I was born in Cook County.
I was born at Mount Sinai where your mom used to work.
Okay, well, apologies,
Yeah, you apologize. How dare you?
And I currently live in
but
Chicago.
I didn't move to the suburbs like you guys.
Yeah, you did.
Where did you move to?
Huh?
You lived in Berwyn.
I lived there 3 years,
That's
and I
plenty
was
time.
already in my late 20s.
So
Where did I live after I was born?
Yeah.
Like down the street from the hospital that I was born at. So
Oh, nice.
you mean the
convenient.
dumpster?
a dumpster, yeah, like Oscar the Grouch. I lived there my whole life, and I wouldn't. It's not the greatest city, and also
Definitely not the worst.
I don't think staying in one. I don't know. Maybe you should get out there and try different places, but I just have no desire to.
I went to the planetarium this week, yesterday.
Does that have to do with anything?
I mean, because you said like you go out there and try things. Like
What I'm saying, like, get out and try things. Like, so I saw on Facebook my mom, because my girlfriend was like, oh, every time I come to Arizona, I want to like move out here. And then my mom was like, you should do it. Leave my son. I'm like, damn, bitch, take it easy.
It's just about like follow your dream or some shit.
Yeah, something like
Like
that.
all inspirational. Like you gotta follow your heart.
And she was like, yeah, you should try new things before like, you settle down or whatever. Which I guess it's kind of like trying living in a new city. But I just like, what's out there? Starting your life.
I lived in a new city. It was terrible.
Yeah, like
I won't ever go back there.
people are like,
That's how terrible it was.
you go there and you start a new life.
Only when you lose this bet.
I will not lose this bet.
People are like, what are you gonna do? Or you go out there and start a new life. What are you gonna do? Like, what are you gonna
Yeah,
do? What are you gonna do differently?
Yeah,
that you
because
didn't do here?
I've heard that too. Like my friends would be like, oh, like don't you ever like, oh, I want to move out here, I want to move out there. I'm like, oh, that's cool. Like like some of those places are actually they're cool places. Like I've been to some of them, but like I don't want to live there. They're like, oh, don't you want to just start over? Don't you want like a new life? I'm like, I mean, I'm okay with my life right here as it is. Like,
And if you like, I feel like if you need a change in your life, I don't think moving to a new, unless it's something, everybody's different. But usually it's a person, right? Like if you just go to a new city, you're going to do the same thing
Right.
in that new city.
Yeah.
and you're just probably gonna be miserable because you don't know anybody.
And like,
You're gonna do the exact same thing you do here, except you're gonna know less people.
Yeah, like Junker is like Junker says St. Louis is boring, but Junker does the same thing here that he probably did there.
no, I actually did less there because there's less to do there,
Well, either way,
which is pretty fucking sad. Because I moved to St. Louis and I was young and I was young, dumb. I thought it was gonna be fantastic. I was like, oh, it's gonna be great. Like same thing, like what stupid people tell you all the time, like, oh, fresh start, new me, new place, whatever, blah blah. It wasn't. It was terrible.
it's like just as bad.
I didn't know anybody. I made friends at work. Luckily, like
Yeah.
and that became my friends later on, my roommates and shit like that. But like it was hard, man. It was hard. It was terrible. Not to mention the city is fucking terrible. So, like it was hard, like acclimating to a new environment, not knowing anybody, especially a terrible environment. You know what I'm saying? So like,
Take it easy on St. Louis.
so like, you see, like at least with Rudy or with like Tony's brother, he knew people already there, so he didn't have to like necessarily make new friends. Like he probably has made new friends, but he didn't have. He had like a base going there. Like I already know these people. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a new place,
And
a
his
new
wife
job.
was going with him.
Right,
He had a
right.
job
So it's
lined
like,
up.
yeah,
So
you
it's
already had a-
different.
you already
Like,
had a job lined
I
up.
was a single guy.
Yeah.
I technically did have a job lined up because I was working at Circuit City,
Did you just transfer?
and I just transferred. Right. So it's luckily because there's like they're nationwide, so I just transferred there, and then like my sister was there, but I fucking don't like her, so it's you know what I'm saying. So like it's not like it's like a friendly place, you know what I'm saying. Like it was terrible, and luckily I made friends. Like I still talk to a couple of my friends that were there, so like they're still like really good friends of mine. But aside from them, the rest of the experience was fucking terrible. And I was doing the same shit. Like you said, I was working in the same job, basically. A different store, same job.
I could see if you're young, like fresh out of high school, and you live in, I don't know, the middle of Arkansas or some shit like that. And you're like, I want to get out of this town. I understand.
Right.
There's probably nothing to do in Arkansas.
Or see, like my wife, for example. Like she moved here from Mexico. Like where she's from is a big city. There's like tons of shit to do there. There's tons of things. But this is an even bigger city with more shit. And like she loves it here because everything that she had there, she has here. And then some. The only thing she doesn't have here is her family. But she talks to them on like Skype and shit, so she doesn't really miss that part of it as much. But like anything that she had over there, she has here, and then more.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like it's an upgrade. Like if that's the case, but the thing is, like we're already in a big city. We're in a metropolis. Like how much more can we upgrade? You know what I'm saying? Like we can't get any higher, better than this.
I wouldn't move to another major.
The only
You can only go down from here.
The only thing is if you're not into the city. life.
Exactly.
If you're more into like the open.
Yeah, there's
like
people that are like, I
country.
hate the city. I want to move
I
to the
wouldn't-
country.
Yeah.
If I had to,
if that's your
Right.
thing, then yeah.
if I had to move, I wouldn't move to another major city. Like I would never move to New York or Los Angeles. Like what's the point? But I would move to like
It's the same as here, except parking's more expensive
And living.
yes, and the people.
And food.
and shittier traffic.
Yeah,
Oh, LA's got way shitter traffic than here.
I would move to somewhere. I don't know.
Their highways are like 8 lanes wide, and they're still fucking gridlocked.
But see, I wouldn't want to move to a smaller city either, because then like it's the same shit. Like then you have less shit to do.
You have less, yeah.
It's like I'm pretty like I said the other day I went to the planetarium. Do I go to like places every week? Maybe not, but I like having the options. Like maybe this week I'll go somewhere else.
Yeah.
Like we've got some of the best fucking museums. We have some of the best like big sports teams. Maybe not the best sports teams, but some of the biggest sports teams.
We have options.
Right. We have every major sports team. Like for example,
Can you imagine living in Nebraska and like not having a football season because you have no football team?
right? Exactly.
That'd be
Don't they have
miserable.
that college team?
Yeah,
College.
fucking
Get the fuck out of
college.
here.
Oh yeah, let me watch some kids.
Or like St. Louis, like
fucking
St.
whack
Louis,
ass fucking sport.
St. Louis had 3 major sports when I lived there. They had football, which they don't have anymore,
It's gotta suck.
hockey, and baseball.
Yeah, now
They had no basketball,
now they
so
just
you had no
have
NBA. Now they only have baseball and hockey. Like, what if you want to go watch a football game? I got to drive to fucking either I got to drive here, or I got to drive to Indy
And they really like.
or Kansas City.
They really put the whole city is built around. What's it? Busch Stadium.
Yeah, where the Cardinals play.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, if you love baseball, I guess you're okay. But if you're not a diehard baseball fan, then you're kind of fucked.
Right, exactly. Like we have the best of everything. Not that we're by a major body of water. You know what I'm saying? If you want a beach, like it's maybe not like as nice as like a beach, maybe
it's
in
right there.
California, but it's right here.
It's a
just
beach
like it's like
nonetheless.
30
Right.
minutes away.
Yeah. It's like we literally have everything you could want, and then some. You know, we have seasons. Like right now, it's freezing as fuck outside. You want to live in the frozen tundra? We got that here. You want to live in fucking desert-like weather? We got that shit here too.
We're gonna have that.
Like we got like
whatever your favorite weather is, we will have it eventually.
Yes.
Whatever you're fixing to get,
We will have it.
Yeah, the whole world's gonna be hot anyway, sooner or later.
Yeah,
So
yeah, global warming.
we're all gonna be fucked either way. So like, yeah, why would we like this? I think this is like one of the best places to live personally.
as long as you
We have our problems like any other city.
as long as you could avoid getting shot, you're fine.
Right, we have a shooting problem.
I've gone 32 years without getting shot.
I've gone 36. Tony's gone like 50.
Yep.
We've also got our economic problems.
I've gone through the whole like I'm older than you guys, so like I have never gotten shot with a gun or a bow and arrow, so I'm Gucci.
Right. So, you know, I don't see like, especially like people that live here. What's your fascination for moving? I mean, like I said, unless you're into small, like I know a lot of people that like, for my ex-girlfriend's parents, like he was a Chicago police officer, and it's up with the police officers always want to move after they retire.
Well, because they
I
probably
feel like they get jaded.
Well, because they see the worst.
Right, they see the worst.
No,
of the worst.
they want to move because of all the corruption that they were involved in, and they can't because once they lose the badge,
Calm down there, Colin
all
Kaepernick.
of a sudden, oh, I can't live in this city anymore. Yeah, because once you lose that badge, you're nothing. You lose your power, so you got to get the fuck out.
Calm down, Kaepernick.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
Well,
Anyway.
there's going to be people who disagree with it because Illinois has
Like I said, we have our fair share of issues. We have our problems.
I think the state is going through a loss in population.
Yeah, they are.
I think like over 100,000.
People are moving to fucking Indiana. Like, have you been to Indiana?
Ugh.
It's a shithole.
I hate Indiana.
Indiana's terrible.
No offense if you're listening to this, and I feel bad.
I don't feel bad at all.
If you're in Indiana, my sympathies.
Also, yeah, I hate Indiana so much. Like, imagine living in a place in another state and you name one of your cities East Chicago just because you wish you didn't live there.
So this is what I find hilarious, especially like the border of Indiana. Like, maybe if you live in Indy,
Do you think that's how East St. Louis feels? Because isn't East St. Louis not in like?
yeah, it's in Illinois.
Oh, no,
It's like what the fuck?
So unless you live in like Indianapolis or somewhere like that, somewhere further away from Chicago, but like these border towns in Indiana, like Hobart and like what was it, Portage and
What's that other one?
fucking Dyer,
There was one time
Hammond, Gary, like all those fucking places.
There was one time
They're
where
shitholes.
Yeah.
I was meeting up my girlfriend and her family at the Horseshoe. For those who don't know, Chicago doesn't have any casinos, so the closest one is right across the Indiana border. It's called the Horseshoe.
There's one in Rosemont. It's not in Chicago, but it's in Rosemont.
You know what's an amazing?
They're building a
casino?
Harris in Chicago too. But not that way.
the Four Winds New Buffalo.
Oh.
Now
That's
there's
in Michigan. Now that's a state you can
Yep,
set your
there's
clock
a state
to.
you can set your clock to.
But for the context
Okay.
of what we're talking about, yeah,
Horseshoe.
very many casinos within driving distance,
Yeah.
but the Horseshoe is probably the closest one and the most popular. And I was cheap that day, so I didn't want to pay the toll to get into Indiana, so I took the scenic route.
Oh.
That was a mistake.
Because it's not that scenic.
You would have rather.
Not scenic at all.
He's like, you would rather have paid to not see that shit.
Yeah. Now I understand why there's a bridge and an expressway going over all that, so you can avoid it.
So like, I have this guy on Facebook that a friend of mine from what I used to work with. He's not really a friend. He's a Facebook friend. He's an acquaintance more than anything.
Mm-hmm.
But he moved. He kept complaining about Chicago. Blah blah blah. Like just fucking. He's also a big Trump supporter, by the way. So he kind of let you know his line of thinking, which isn't much. But so he's like complaining about Chicago. Fucking Chicago. There's fucking a lot of corruption, which there is. I mean, I'm not going to disagree. There's a lot of political corruption, whatever, blah, blah. He's like, can't wait to get the fuck out. So he moved to fucking Indiana. Oh, Grandma Hoosier, finally, blah, blah, blah. Like,
All right, bro, chill.
Yeah, exactly. He's like, oh, none of you motherfuckers follow me. Like, trust me, nobody wants to fucking follow me. This shit.
Nobody. Did he think people were gonna follow him?
And like, I know a lot of people that live in Indiana, they all work here. It's like, bitch, don't they got jobs over there? No. Clearly not, because you're all working over here. You're like, your ass is driving to Chicago or the Chicago, like, area, Chicagoland area to come to work. Like, why live in Indiana?
Yeah, work in your own goddamn state.
Yeah, what the fuck? Like, all you motherfuckers complain about living in Chicago. Yeah, you come here to work and do shit. Why? Because there ain't shit to do in Indiana. Except go to a goddamn casino. And go visit Michael Jackson's rape home. Like, get the fuck out of here.
And even then, it's not that great of a casino.
Or
Rape home.
I thought you were saying it's not even that great of a rape home. I've seen some good rape homes in my day, and that's not one of them.
So get the fuck out
Have
of
you
here.
seen the R. Kelly fucking warehouse? Now
yeah.
now there's a rape home.
The studio?
So yeah, even the rape homes are better in Chicago.
I hope she
anyway.
doesn't listen to this and get upset. I'm not judging her.
And it's also different if you move for a job. Like, say you fall, you get offered a good job somewhere else,
Yeah.
and you have to move, and it's more of a necessity. I mean, that's fine. That's obviously understandable. But I don't know.
If you're listening to this, I'm not judging you.
But wherever you live is shit.
I'm talking to my girlfriend. So she doesn't listen to this and be like, oh, he's talking shit about me. I'm not. I'm just saying this is how I feel. Plus, I got a nephew that's 2 years old now. I like hanging out with him. My family lives here.
You just bought my nephew.
You should
I
probably
just
move.
bought your nephew.
You should probably move away before you start becoming an influence on him.
Oh, my nephew?
Yeah.
You might be right. Who knows? Maybe they'll leave and then I'll be salty as fuck.
Well, my sister's husband and his family are talking moving to Texas and shit. They want them to go with, but my sister's like, "Fuck, no, I'm not going. You can go." But she's the same as you, and they're fucking married. Imagine
Wait,
that.
so your brother-in-law?
My brother-in-law's family, his whole family wants to move to Texas, and they're trying to convince him
To go to Texas.
to go to Texas. They used to live in Texas.
What does he say?
He's kind of like, he says no, but you can kind of like get a little inkling, like maybe he would want.
But your sister's
My
like,
sister's like, "Fuck no."
So my
Because have you been to Texas? Talk about a shithole.
one of my cousins one of my cousins moved to Texas,
Yeah.
and he's like, oh, like I guess cost of living's like cheaper.
Cheap as fuck,
Like, you
yeah.
can get a big ass house for like hella cheap than we get it here.
Mm-hmm.
So my cousin's like, yeah, we're gonna move to Texas, and I'm like, all right, cool. And, my mom's like, all right,
Have
well,
fun.
more power to you. Good luck, whatever. So they went to Texas, bought a house. Like 2 months later,
They moved back?
Could not stand it. They didn't move back. They ended up moving to Nashville,
Oh,
which is
a little bit nicer.
yeah. So
what didn't they
Texas
like
is
about
like the butthole of the
there-
United States.
apparently, my cousin's wife was just completely miserable down there. There ain't shit to do. They had like
What
no
part of Texas
family.
they moved to?
I don't even know. I didn't even ask. I'm assuming it's all shit down there anyway.
It is all shit.
But I mean, unless
I heard Austin's pretty nice.
unless you have like a lot of family down there.
Austin is nice if you're from like McAllen.
Like it's cool. Like I would like if I had to move. Like if you gotta fucking move.
Right.
Like I would move to Nashville only because I have family and a shitload of cousins down there. So at least I would know people. you know?
Right.
Yeah.
And I've been there a few times. I'm kind of familiar with what's down there.
Plus,
so
it has a big old. There's a lot going on.
yeah, they got
Yeah.
shit going on. It's not.
I've never been, but I do want to go. To Nashville.
It's yeah. So like that's one place I
I've
would go.
driven through there and I stopped and ate at Hattie B's.
Oh,
Was it hot
it
fire?
good?
Yeah, I literally because
Was
I
it-
was peeling the chicken, and I guess I pulled too much. It's some of the hot sauce went straight into my eye.
Oh, nice.
So I'm like,
Are
I
they
was
sandwiches
like,
or
what?
are they chicken like?
I got the chicken pieces.
Oh,
I didn't
okay.
get the chicken salmon, and I my eye was red the rest of the time. It was like bloodshot red. But continue.
Is it as good as Fry the Coop?
I've never tried fried chicken.
Fry the Coop's fantastic. Me and Mama we went there on Friday.
Fry the Coop is really good. It's a very good chicken sandwich. I would say this one has like a more I don't want to say authentic, but it has like a country fried taste.
I see.
But yeah, that makes sense. Why if you would go anywhere, you'd go to Nashville.
See, if I were to move anywhere, it'd be Mexico. I mean, be honest, just because
You already have your mom
my
already has.
my house there, my whole side of my mom's side is there. My wife's family's there. Like I know, same shit. I know people. Like the only reason I hesitate is because same thing like work. Like dude, I'd be tough to get a job.
What if work wasn't an issue? Was that your preferred destination?
Yeah.
If you had to pick a place.
Oh no! If I had to pick a place, well, see the thing. Okay, so what about money? Is money an issue?
Well, yes and no. It's still an issue, but let's say you have a job You have a job lined up. Wherever you want to move to, you have a job.
Let's say wherever
am I making enough to outweigh the cost of living?
You are making the ratio of the money you make to the cost of living is the exact same as it is here, just for argument's sake. So wherever you move,
I see. So I won't struggle to live, is what you're saying.
I mean, you're kind of struggling now a little bit.
I mean, I am.
Okay.
But I won't struggle.
You won't
like,
struggle. You
hard.
won't struggle anymore.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Your struggle is equal to or less than.
I mean, you're not going to be throwing money around.
Right. But I'm not
Yeah.
gonna be like. I'm
You
not
got some
I'm not gonna be like panhandling to get
No.
food.
You got some.
I mean, you can always panhandle.
Yeah, I can. What I'm saying, like,
Panhandling is an option. I'll give you that, but purely optional.
I don't know. Like I said, I really like London a lot. Like I said, because it's like here but better.
Yeah.
Like I think that's the only other place that would be an
That's a
upgrade.
cool spot. Like if money was an issue, London. What about you, Mamba? If you had to move,
If I had-
Chicago's kicking you the fuck out. Indiana. I knew it.
I'd rather go to Russia.
To Russia.
I don't know. That's a good question. I guess I never really thought about it.
Well, how many places have you visited? Because I would assume you'd want to be there. You want to actually have. Because I could name like a million places, but I've never been to a lot of those places.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't know how it really is. You know what I'm saying? So I would assume you'd pick somewhere you know you've been
If
to.
money was no issue and like I could live there, I wouldn't want a big city. I would want somewhere. Ever since I saw this movie, I've always had like a fascination with it. Like little European towns. There's a movie called In Bruges
Oh yeah,
with Colin Farrell. It was a good movie.
His best movie.
And
Probably.
it was like it was about like these hitmen in a small town called or Bruges. And it took place in Belgium.
Mm-hmm.
And I like when I saw that, I was like, I'd like to live in a little town like that.
a little European town.
Older, very old, something like that. I'd have to pick that.
How about you? Well, you already said Nashville.
Well, yeah, I would say.
Well, he said if he like
if I
had to move.
only because of family. But let's say if money wasn't an issue and I had to move, I mean, have you guys ever been to Kankakee?
Yeah, I heard they got a college out there.
Kentucky's
That is my number one destination.
Yeah, fuck. Just go to Rockford.
Ugh.
Those that don't know, those are
Terrible city.
Those are- those
places outside of Chicago and Illinois.
They're not great. Yeah.
Anyway, so yeah, moving on. Let's get to
Enough of this traveling talk or
Yeah, it's not a travel podcast.
whatever the fuck we were
This is not a
talking about.
wanderlust podcast.
Let's do some YouTube comments. So X to the Z commented, Junkyard must have bought that White Sox. White Sox.
Read it right.
White Sox frame
White Sox.
before he was married, seeing as how she runs the financials in the house.
Yeah.
You're not wrong. She does run the financials. She's what I call my accountant.
Now, of course, she does run the financials, and there's no way she would okay a $320 purchase.
$250 purchase.
No, we're talking about today's money. And today's money is $320.
You know, it was
$320. I want to see what your wife's reaction would be like. Oh, I want to buy a picture that I can download for free with this balsa wood frame.
she'd divorce you. It was pretty funny before you got here. Junker was on his laptop and he saw that Los Angeles Azules are coming
Ooh,
at the Allstate Arena.
I am down.
And he told his wife, he's like, hey, they're coming. And instead of saying, oh, cool, the first thing she said was, well, how much?
How much?
Yeah. She's on it.
She's on it. It's like, whoa. Hold your horses.
Before you get any
How
hope-
much?
Before you get any hopes.
How much is it?
So how much is it?
Oh, it depends where you want to sit.
I mean, I want primo seats.
$250
Really?
for the first row.
Can you just walk in with your frame?
Yeah.
And can you give him that? Sir, this is valued at $250. I would like 2 tickets, please.
I wouldn't spend $250 on tickets to go see them. I've seen them already a couple times, and it's not worth $250. I'll tell you that.
How much is it worth?
The most I would pay is probably like $50 a ticket.
50 a ticket?
That's not bad.
I want to go only because I've never seen them live.
And the good thing is, I mean,
And you know what? Their Mexico shows are better than the ones here. At least the ones I've seen in Mexico are better than the ones that I saw here. So even like still like you're kind of like
Also,
you're not getting.
really?
I feel like you're getting ripped off here. Yeah.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah.
That's
I feel like they play better when they're in front of a Mexican
Probably.
crowd.
Oh,
Even though they are a Mexican crowd here, but it's just
I think it's because since it's a third world country, expectations are much lower for any type of event. So I mean, anything's like hitting it out of the park. That's decent. So yeah, obviously, that's why.
maybe.
Anyway, we'll talk later, Junkers. I'm gonna need some more details because I am interested. I love me some Ángeles Azules.
All right, we got another comment
All right.
from Hooded Dude. It says, haha, Junkyard goes all the way. Does everything to save face. LOL.
Just
Just take the L on the $300 you wasted on that pick. No, I will not. And I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why. You know why? Because you don't pay me. You motherfuckers don't pay me. Who gives a fuck how much I spent? I could have spent $1,000 on the motherfucker. You guys are just jealous because I had the money to blow on some bullshit.
That's it. We're jealous. We are jealous.
At the time, I had money to throw around like like nobody's business. I could have bought 5 of those.
I wish somebody would have like told you.
Yeah. Did you not have any friends in that time?
You were my friend, motherfucker, and you didn't say shit.
I'm pretty sure you did not consult me because I would have said, "What the fuck are you doing?"
Nah, dog. We used to spend money like crazy back then. What are you talking about?
How would you feel
Not
if
stupid shit.
Yeah, we did. We bought
Actually,
stupid
yeah,
shit all the time.
but not on.
Motherfucker, you dropped like $500 on your fucking phone just so you can get a phone.
Well, but that's different. That's because it was for a baby girl.
Exactly. See, that is $500 you'll never see again.
How much poon
At
did
least,
that get you?
at least. Well, it doesn't matter. But at least I still have it.
Yeah, that's true. You do have something to show for it.
Where's your $500 go?
I don't have the 500. I
don't have the
that
poon.
phone, and I don't have the poon anymore. Damn. Now there's a bad investment.
Exactly. So, I mean, hey, man.
wait, so you spent $500 to try to get with a girl?
No.
Well, I think I'm pretty sure I told the story, so I'll just keep it brief. So there's a girl that I really liked. I worked at Service Merchandise or Circuit City back in the day. So worked at Circuit City, met this girl, fucking fell in love with her, and I guess she was interested in me too. So she gave my friend her number to give to me. So my friend gave me her number. I called her. We started talking on the phone. So this was before like text messaging was really a thing. This was back when Sprint had their plans were. My plan was $39.99 a month for 100 anytime minutes and 500 night and weekend.
Not even unlimited.
No, not even on it. Because I was like, at the time, I was like one of like 2 of my friends that had cell phones. I'm like, no, I mean, fuck, you know? I mean, who am I going to call? So fuck it. So I'm like, I'll go. I'm like, I'll never use those minutes. Well, I used them. Did I ever? So anyway, so she had a cell phone, but she was smart because she'd always call me, but she'd call me from home.
From a house phone.
And
you had unlimited minutes.
And what I should have done was been like, hey, let me just call you right back from my house phone.
Yeah.
And we could talk all night. But I wanted to be Junkyard. I wanted to save face. I wanted to impress her. So I was like, yeah, we'll just talk. Whatever, it's cool. And I think every minute you go over, it's only like, I think it's like 40 cents a minute. So I was like,
They add up.
40 cents. That ain't shit. 40 cents. What? 10 minutes is what? $4.
Yeah.
Whatever. I got $5. Phone bill comes. $900. Now this is $900. Joker, do some quick math. How much is 900 in 2001 money? So luckily that was around the time where it was right around tax season. So my entire tax refund check went to paying my phone bill.
It's almost tax season again.
It is. Once
I got my W-2s.
Ooh.
Clearly, I got mine too. I just haven't seen them yet.
You ready to hit up that tax spot?
$900 is equal to $1,299.48.
Shit.
So 1,000.
$1,300 phone bill.
It's a lot of phone.
All because I couldn't be like, let me just
I'll
call
call
you
you
back.
from my house phone.
Let me call you from my house phone because I had to be a fucking shot caller. But yeah, Junker went with me to because I had to go to the
Sprint store.
Because once I got my phone bill, obviously I couldn't pay it, so my phone got like cut off. So in order for me to react, I had to go to an actual Sprint store to pay the shit. So I remember Junker went with me to go pay it. He also saved my life because I was like, because I also bought a new phone because my other one just went to shit. So I bought a new phone, paid my bill, and we're walking out, and I'm just playing with my new phone, playing Snake or whatever bullshit it was at the time, and I almost like walked into the street where the car like hit me. Or almost hit me, but Junker like
Stopped you.
luckily he stopped me. So yeah, Junker.
And those are the things I get is him talking shit about my $250 purchase.
I talk shit because if
I didn't talk shit to you in the moment you spent.
Yeah, you did.
No, I
like, you
didn't.
motherfucker, you almost died.
No. I didn't talk shit about the money you spent though.
Yeah, you fucking did.
I'm pretty sure I did.
I'm pretty sure you fucking did.
I'm pretty sure I did.
Oh,
That
Junkyard.
doesn't sound like me.
Oh, get the fuck out of here. You were talking mad shit. You were like, she better suck and fuck you for blah, blah, blah.
that doesn't
I'm
sound
like,
that
you're
doesn't sound
right.
like me.
She better.
And she did.
She did not. So yeah. But Joker, I have to tell you the truth. What are friends for if friends can't be honest with you?
You gotta say,
Obviously, you don't have any friends at the time because you didn't tell me about it.
You
You were smart because had you told me, I would have talked you out of it.
you gotta be like that dude in that GIF I sent you guys. Keep your head up,
Oh yeah, keep your head up.
not keep it down.
That's right. So yeah,
If
in a world full of unlimited night and weekends, just use your unlimited minutes.
if we did get a Patreon, because you always say that, I'd want all the money like just to go to more socks memorabilia. All the income that we get from
Overpriced.
we could
socks.
only buy.
Socks memorabilia.
That'd be fucking hilarious.
We'll go into a sports memorabilia store. Like, what do you got from 2005? Let me see what you got.
They're like, sir, everything we have from 2005
They're gonna
because no one gives a fuck about any other year.
And they're gonna say, "Oh, we've got this for $100. I'll give you 300 for that piece right there." Like over.
So I went to the other day. I stopped by Marshalls. For those who don't know, Marshalls is a discount apparel store like Ross, TJ Maxx. I don't know.
It's
depending on-
where
Hopefully, everybody knows what it is.
it's where clothes go when they don't really fit right.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
they sell it
they
at
might
a
they might have awkward sizes. There's a lot of
a lot of stuff is because it's out of
out of season.
out of season.
You're gonna find a lot of U.S. Polo Association, not Ralph Lauren. You're gonna find U.S. Polo Association.
Isn't that the same thing?
No, it's definitely not.
Uh,
You're gonna find a lot of Beverly Hills Polo Club, a lot of Coogee.
Side note: the other day, because I work at a school, I was walking through the halls and I seen a kid, chubby Mexican kid, wearing and he had like a fade, and he was wearing a Anichi shirt. I was like, "What the fuck,
Ichi.
Anichi? You don't remember Anichi?
No, I don't remember Ichi.
ENICE.
I don't remember that.
Google it.
Google it, junkyard. Did you ask him where he got it?
I wanted to. I wanted to grab him by the shirt. I was like,
Where'd you get this?
Are you a time
ENI?
traveler? ENYCE.
Oh, yeah,
You know
I
what?
remember
You know
that.
what's funny? I never knew how to pronounce it.
Yeah, me neither. I thought it was.
You're the first person that has ever.
Maybe it is Anice. I thought it was Anichi. Somebody told me it was Anichi.
I mean, Anichi sounds way cooler. Like I would wear some Anichi.
But I saw like a teenager like walking through the halls with an Anice shirt.
I don't know if it's. I don't know how you pronounce it. It might be Anichi.
Dude.
I'll look it up.
If it's not Anichi,
No, he's right. Anichi.
What do you see that at?
Right there. In
right there,
Wikipedia.
Anichi.
Anichi.
Oh,
Or Aniche. Aniche.
no, it's Anichi.
Aniche.
Yeah, Anichi. You're close.
I wanted to ask that kid, are you a fucking time traveler?
Holy fuck. Yeah, I do remember this. I remember those jeans and shit.
Yeah, and he had a shirt. I wanted to ask him where you get it from.
You know what my go-to fashion brand was back in the day? Anchor Blue. You remember Anchor Blue?
I do remember Anchor Blue. You know, I liked when I had my I actually used to use my sister's because everybody had starter stuff. Remember starter?
Oh yeah,
I never had anything starter.
that
My
shit was expensive.
Yeah, it was expensive as fuck. And I had my sister had a leather jacket because she used to work, so she bought it. It was a leather starter jacket. I used to wear that shit, rock that shit all the time. It was my sister's.
Nice.
I didn't tell anybody.
With the tapered waist, nice.
Probably, but I don't.
Hey, who gives a fuck?
Hey, man, it started, bro.
That's right. It started.
I was rocking that shit.
No one's looking at your waist.
No.
They're looking at the brand.
Yeah.
So what happened? So I didn't mean, what would you do when you went to Marshall's?
Oh, so I went to Marshall's and like I saw they had a whole wall of like the Chicago Cubs championship hat. It says 2000 and whatever champions for like $3.50. I'm like, ooh, nah.
Wait, was it 2016 when they won,
When they won?
or the year after where they had expectations?
No, it was when they won.
Oh, when they won.
It was the actual World Series. I mean,
You could still wear that hat.
Yeah, you can, but I'm like, I felt that 350 was still overpriced. If it was maybe next month when those go on clearance, well, everything there's already fucking clearance, but when it goes on clearance, like for real clearance, like I'm trying to pay $1.50.
I see Fila's coming back. Fila's making a comeback, right?
Everything.
Dude, I love Fila. You know what's one of my favorite brands? Remember British Knights?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love me some BKs.
BK lights, isn't that what they used to have? The ones that light up.
Those were LA Gear.
No, but then the British Knight had
No,
some. Are you sure?
trust me, I know all about light up shoes, and it was LA Gear.
What was you know, there was another brand I liked that same thing. My sister used to have like the sweater, and I'd wear it. It had 3 guys on it. I saw Will Smith wear it in Fresh Prince one episode.
3 guys.
Yeah. Let me see.
Was it Mark Echo?
No, it wasn't Mark Echo. There's 3 guys. Let me see. I don't know what the name of the brand, but it was very popular back in like the 90s.
I'll be surprised if this Google search you just conducted yields the results.
Maybe not, because I just put 3 guys brand. I don't know the name of the brand.
Like, that's what I'm saying.
Maybe I should put 3 guys
I would be
90s
surprised
brand.
if it yields results.
Anyway,
What were the 3 guys doing?
they were just like posing. They were like silhouettes. Posing. 3 guys.
Was it Bugle Boy?
No, it was not Bugle Boy. It was, well, if Will Smith was wearing it in Fresh Prince, you know it was the hotness. Because he used to rock like all sorts of shit. He also wore my favorite shoe. Look, they even put in Fresh Prince. He used to rock, I used to have a pair of Shaqs. And he rocked those in Men in Black. The black and white Shaqs with like the swirls. They were
Yeah.
Reeboks.
The Reebok Shaq?
Yeah, they're fucking awesome. I used to
And
have
then
those too.
Shaq was like, you know what? I'm signing with Payless.
Exactly. No, was it
No, it was
Spalding,
Kmart.
isn't it?
Kmart.
Yeah, Kmart.
So, yeah.
Spalding, wasn't it?
Spalding, yeah.
That's see, I can't find it. I don't know.
You remember fucking what was that brand that was at Stephen Barry's? It was Al Harrington had his own brand on there. And Starbury. Remember the Starbury?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the Star. I still have. I think I still have a pair of Starberry shorts.
Nice.
He still sells those.
Does he really?
He has the website and everything.
Ooh, how about some Mossimo?
That was it used to be a Target's brand.
exclusive
Ooh, I
Target
used to have one of those shirts. No fear. Yep, I used to have a few of those.
Look, Fila. I'm trying to see what this one. Oh, you remember these? These right here. What the fuck were these called?
Those are like big now.
Which one's what is that called?
The 2 girls sitting back to back. I don't know
Yeah.
what the fuck that is, but I've seen those like recently, like with a lot of.
I remember when
fucking-
Tommy used to be
a
cool.
lot of hype beasts.
Remember when Tommy used to be cool? Or Fubu? Mamba looks like a guy that used to rock Fubu.
Oh, hell yeah, I did.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Damn.
I had no business rocking it because it was not made for me. Nor
Or
by
by
me.
you.
Or by me. For those that don't know, FUBU stands for
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 Us,
Us,
By
By
Us.
Us.
I thought it meant fucked up beyond recognition.
That's FUBAR.
Oh, beyond any recognition.
And there's also another acronym or another translation for that acronym going around. But we will not repeat it here because
What is
we are not racist in this podcast.
Oh,
okay,
is there a
good.
racist thing? I don't remember what
Yeah.
it is.
We're good.
Clearly, I'm not part of the
Ooh,
racist.
is that
community.
Esprit?
Is that what I say? That I thought it was a spirit.
Oh shit!
See, I didn't know how to fucking pronounce half this shit.
no,
I
I'm
was a
pretty sure.
kid.
I don't know how to pronounce it either. I'm pretty sure I'm saying it wrong. Just
I don't
like-
know. I'll say it right. I thought it was nice.
Yeah,
It's
that's,
Nietzsche.
I always thought it was that too.
Shit.
Apparently, Mambo is a learned man.
he is. He's the only one here with a degree.
I was like, Nietzsche. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, what is this? What is this mythical brand you speak of? Tell me more.
How have I never heard of this
I'm
brand?
all up on those Marshall brands.
Marshalls.
Well, they all went to Marshall.
They end up in Marshalls,
Yeah.
like Coogee.
Yeah.
Coogee was like one of my favorites too.
The Coogee sweaters?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I can't find it. But anyway, it was 3 guys standing. I'm sure some listener out there knows what I'm talking about. Just 3
For those
silhouettes.
that don't know, for those that do know, hit us up in the comments. We need to find out what that 3 guys.
Yeah, it's 3 silhouettes just kind of like standing there, like just like posing. That's it.
Do you guys remember all the Looney Tunes?
Oh, yeah.
Fucking
all the
swag.
thoughts in my class had those shirts.
Yeah, when it was like Bugs and Taz.
They were
and
wearing like big,
They were
heavy-
all dressed like baggy
baggy
backwards
jeans.
hats. And
Yeah.
Those were big.
Yeah.
Were those even officially licensed?
I'm sure they weren't.
Good question.
I'm curious. Like, would Warner Brothers actually allow them to put that shit on there?
They probably were like, man, this shit is tight. Go ahead and sell it.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know.
I doubt those were.
They had to be because they were too popular for them not to be. You know.
You don't think so?
I don't know. I think they were. They had to be.
I mean, you never know.
But you know, Warner Brothers back in the day.
They did make Space Jam.
They were.
so
Yeah, that's true. They were probably just
maybe that's how they got their idea from Space Jam, like from those fucking shirts. They're like, you know what?
You're on to something there.
We should make a movie from these shirts and add Michael Jordan. It'd be fucking big.
Are you guys excited for
Space
Space
Jam
Jam
2?
2
Who's gonna be in it?
with Bron?
Suppose allegedly LeBron James.
I don't know. Honestly, you know what? I didn't like the first one.
What? You didn't like the first
no,
one?
I didn't like the first one.
Did you watch it like recently?
No, I watched it, but obviously I haven't seen it in a long time. But
Oh, I'm saying
When-
okay, because I'm pretty sure it has not aged well.
because I haven't watched it since it came out. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So
I thoroughly enjoyed it.
I didn't like it back then. I doubt I would like it now.
Even
Yeah.
back then, you didn't like it?
No, I didn't. I thought it was overrated. Everybody was like, "Oh, Space Jam's so fucking cool." It's like it's not that fucking cool.
It was just a
I was
revolutionary
I was
idea.
I was ahead of my time.
Oh, I'm sure.
Junkyard,
'Cause-
Google defunct fashion brands.
Defunct.
That's right. I'm all about the defunct brands.
Ooh, fast food chains. How about some defunct food like
Like
Like the McLobster.
no, like actual like restaurants.
the
just-
Big and Tasty? Oh no, like what's that popcorn that used to be different colors back in the
Garrett's?
90s?
I've never heard of it.
Yeah, you remember in the 90s they had popcorn that was like red and blue. Back in the 90s, they used to be in the commercial. Did you watch TV as a kid?
No, I don't remember. I remember kettle corn.
No, here I'll look it up too. Red and blue popcorn. My internet's slow today.
Man, you're probably gonna get some whack ass shit.
You think so?
I remember different colored ketchup. That?
There you go.
Patriotic.
No, it's not patriotic popcorn.
Do you remember that they used to have different colored ketchup,
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
like purple
The
ketchup?
purple and the green.
It tasted exactly the same as regular ketchup, but it was just different colors, and everyone just thought it was weird as fuck.
They also had well, they probably still have it now. The mustard and the mustard, the jelly and peanut butter and jelly in the one bottle.
Oh, I hated that.
Oh, the goober grape. That
Yeah.
it was in a jar, but they have it in a squeezable now.
Yeah, I
Like
thought
peanut
they had
butter
a
and
squeezable.
jelly?
I thought they had a squeezable one of it. didn't they?
I've never seen a squeeze. I've only seen the jar.
Have you ever tried the goober grape shit?
It was not good.
No.
No, it wasn't.
Like it's just. I mean, I guess it was cool because like I remember my mom used
tastes
to,
like plastic.
my mom used to buy for us only because it was cheaper than buying them separately. But that shit was like, it was a nightmare to spread because you go in there with like either a knife or a spoon, right? And
The consistency of it would.
yeah, the consistency was like the peanut butter was way too hard.
Uh-huh.
And then the thing is that you had to refrigerate it because if you didn't refrigerate it, like the jelly would like get all like oily. It was weird. 'Cause I'm pretty sure it wasn't natural.
Well, the peanut butter gets oily. That happens right, like with normal.
No,
peanut
I'm
butter.
saying, but like, but the jelly too, because the jelly was
Yeah.
like, I'm pretty sure the jelly was like not like natural. It was like, probably like all fucking oil and chemicals and sugar. So you had to refrigerate it, and then you refrigerate it, the peanut butter gets hard as fuck.
Uh-huh.
So you're over here trying to spread it. Oh, Amazon Prime, Junkyard, our stuff is there.
Oh, sweet. Are they calling you?
I don't know why the fuck you're calling me.
Pop quiz popcorn. That's what it was called.
Never heard of it.
Yeah, it was different colored popcorn. Remember the oatmeal
I remember
Quaker
that.
Dino eggs?
Oh, I remember those. Where like like they had like little gummy dinos.
Well,
Yeah.
wouldn't they had like dinosaur eggs that would hatch?
Yeah.
Remember the
Those were the ones.
remember the
Uh,
cream of
oatmeal.
wheat with like the jelly and shit that you put in it?
Yeah.
That was weird. I never tried that. My mom wouldn't buy me half this shit because it was like I guess we weren't rich enough for it.
Yeah, we didn't have this shit either.
The Easy Squirt ketchup. I don't know if you remember that. The Heinz tongue splashers.
I don't know what that is.
The bubble gum that will change your color of your tongue.
Oh.
Jello 1, 2, 3. I don't know what the fuck that is.
I'm assuming it's Jello.
Dan and Sprinklins. Remember those Dan and Sprinklins?
You remember what is it, fruit stripe gum?
Oh, that shit was nasty. Yeah,
Is
I
that the
remember
one
that.
with the zebra?
Yeah.
On it? Yeah. I
You remember that
one.
commercial, the Dan and Sprinkles commercial with the kids with the fucking weird hair?
I don't remember
No.
that.
I don't know, Mystery Candy. Oh, that's it. But there's all sorts of fucking weird ass food. Pepsi Clear. You guys remember Pepsi Clear?
Never
Yeah,
tried it.
that one came
That was
back.
good as fuck.
I loved it.
I loved it too. I thought it was great.
It came back.
Did it
You ever
taste like
tried
Pepsi?
Yeah, it tastes like regular Pepsi. It's just clear.
Yeah, it had no caffeine.
No, it's got caffeine.
I thought it didn't have caffeine.
No, it's regular Pepsi, just clear.
I thought it didn't have caffeine. Are you sure?
Look it up. Look up Pepsi Clear. I'm pretty sure it did. They actually still sell that.
Where?
They brought it back.
They did, but they didn't bring it
Oh,
back. Like,
they
it's
took it
temporary, yeah.
They took it back out.
Yeah.
Oh,
It was
okay.
like a temporary
Oh,
re-release.
okay. Because I did have it a few times
Yeah,
when it was.
so did I. I kept on like buying it. Mm-hmm. But yeah, they stopped. Oh, Crystal Pepsi. That's what it was. I thought. Well, for some reason, I thought it was called Pepsi Clear, but it's Crystal Pepsi.
You guys remember Coke 2?
Yeah.
Yep, the sequel.
I remember I got yelled at because I brought that home one day.
Why?
Because my dad sent me to the store. He's like, buy a 2-liter Coca-Cola. And I didn't know the difference. And I came back with a 2-liter Coke 2. And he, it was like the last of his, pocket change.
Yeah.
So he was like, when I came back with it, he was like, that's Coke 2. I told you Coke 1. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Did he
I told you.
Did he
I told
whoop
you
you?
the original, not the sequel.
No, he didn't want me. He didn't
Oh,
want
he
me.
should've.
He just yelled a lot.
Oh, so he just abused you emotionally.
Yeah.
Just verbal abuse.
With words.
Oh, right there. See, look, was marketed as another caffeine-free clear alternative.
Yeah.
Okay,
So it's
I didn't know it was
caffeine-free.
caffeine-free.
Yeah, it's caffeine free. Huh. Because I thought that's what. Because I when I was a kid when they came out, I'm like, because I remember seeing it was caffeine free. I'm like, oh, the caffeine must be the brown.
I mean, I could see why you would think that.
Like regular Pepsi was brown and it had caffeine. This is clear. It is.
Ipso facto, caffeine is brown.
Exactly. That's what I.
That is
And
some brilliant.
Coffee's brown.
Junkyard, how are you not working in the FBI right now? How? With that gift, those powers of deduction, how are you not in the FBI?
I don't know, man.
You're a waste of talent, Junkyard.
I mean, coffee's brown.
Your
Pepsi's
talent is
with
wasting
caffeine is
away.
brown. I mean, shit.
They're about to hear this. The NSA, they're like, oh shit, we got to stop him before he spreads the word.
Do you guys remember A&W? Are they still around?
Yeah. They even have a restaurant that's like right
That's
next
what
to
I'm talking
KFC.
about, the restaurant.
Root beer?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's one up in
Well, I know the root beer. Oh, PB Max. You guys remember PB Max?
What's that?
It was like a peanut butter, it was a peanut butter, candy bar.
Oh, nah.
It was gross. Ooh, do you remember the little peanuts that had peanut butter inside? Like, they were like these little, wafers.
No.
They were shaped like peanuts.
Oh, yeah. They were shaped like peanuts and they had peanut butter in
Yeah.
them.
Those were good as fuck.
Nutter butter?
No, they weren't Nutter Butters. Or the little bears. Remember the little bears with chocolate inside? Those were good, too.
Oh, you remember Teddy Grahams?
Those are still around.
They're still around?
Yeah, I had some on Friday.
You remember Dunkaroos?
Ooh, I do remember
Those ain't
Dunkaroos.
around. You remember Dunkaroos?
Yeah, those are the ones with the chocolate inside, weren't they?
You remember Dunkaroos? They don't have those anymore.
Oh, no. Those were the sticks, right? With the
No, it was little kangaroo cookies and frosting. You dip it in the frosting.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, those are good. Man.
Most of the stuff I remember, but I never had. When I was a child,
I didn't have a lot of shit.
I used to eat single packets of cheese as a snack.
Did you did you have Lunchables at least?
Very rarely.
So did I rarely. My mom wouldn't let me get them.
I did have Lunchables, except without the deli meat or crackers. Just
Wait,
cheese. Like I said, single packages of cheese for breakfast.
Were you that poor?
That and then my dad used to get hammered drunk. And he used to sleep all day. And I was really hungry, so I was like, well, I'm 8 and I don't know what to do, so I'm just gonna eat cheese like a rat. Why are you laughing?
Like a rat.
I don't know why your terrible childhood makes me laugh so much.
That's not bad. That was meant to be funny.
Dude, get them off you, man.
Junker thinks it's funny that I had no choice. I was left unsupervised and had to watch VHS tapes and just had a pile of cheese wraps in front of me because that was my breakfast.
Oh, the Kraft singles?
Yeah, just sitting there peeling single slices of cheese.
Which isn't actually real cheese. It's more like
I don't know what the fuck I was eating.
That's really sad.
when my parents used to work and over the summer, so me and my brother and sister would just be at home. all we would do is watch The Box.
Ooh.
I tried to tell somebody. I tried to tell a coworker the other day about the
Both
box.
our coworkers, and they didn't know what it was.
They were like, "What's that?"
They clearly they're like, it's something only that they played in the ghetto. That's what they said to us.
Well,
Because they're both Caucasian.
I mean, technically they're not completely wrong. It's not something that was only played in the ghetto.
I was
it was mainly watched in the ghetto.
I was like,
yes.
"You guys lived in Oak Lawn. It's not like you lived in another fucking country. You had to have got the box."
They did get the box because it was this whole area.
For those who don't know, The Box was it is a now defunct music channel.
We talked about it. On
It was
this
like
podcast.
Yeah, we even went through its history,
it was like MTV,
but paid for. It was you had to
but
pay
yeah.
for.
So their whole shtick or gimmick was that they would like while they're playing all these whatever music videos, you could send them a text message.
I thought you
No, you had to
them.
call. They
No.
didn't have text messages back then.
Yeah, because you could text and they would play the text.
Maybe that was later.
Yeah.
I thought it was later because I don't remember that.
Look up The Box text.
I mean, I already looked at it. We looked it up before.
No, because I'm pretty sure it was texting. So I remember they
Well,
would.
we believe you. We believe
Yeah.
you.
I don't think that. I don't know. Yeah, whatever.
I remember.
I don't
you
remember
call.
that because
I remember you had to
called.
call the number, and then it was like a number, but you had to tell them the number of the music video.
Right, and maybe are you sure you didn't tell them what you wanted them to say?
No,
They were supposed to
no, I'm
text them?
positive.
because they didn't have text messaging back then.
Yeah, they did.
Not during the box.
It was
era.
very
Wait.
rudimentary, right?
Because this was like.
This was like late 90s, like
Yeah.
probably 98, 99.
Where the fuck do you get text
All right,
from?
maybe
You-
maybe
are you
I'm
from-
wrong.
Are you from the?
Maybe I'm a time traveler.
It's not really a TV show, but
Just go to The Box.
Anyways, what's your box story?
Oh yeah, this is 90s. My bad. There's no way.
1985 to 2001.
Damn,
No,
that-
Oh, okay, 2001. Yeah, because I had a phone.
Yeah.
I had a phone in my.
So maybe that was like late, super late box.
yeah, because my first cell phone was in high school, and that was in like 98. So,
Do you think we could?
And it had text messaging.
Do you think we could revive the box? Like I know there's YouTube and you could
That-
watch
no.
any music
Any
video,
music video you want.
but the nostalgia of waiting for your video.
Waiting
to
for
come.
your video that hopefully.
It's like a jukebox, hence why it's called video
Yeah.
jukebox.
What's your story now about the box?
No, so anyway, like me and my brother and sister would just watch The Box, and we would eat like also Kraft singles, but we would put mustard on them.
I've never done that.
We've always had mustard in the fridge. So
Hold on, guys. Since we're in text, I had to interrupt you. This is all crazy. So the box, the video server had up to 64 gigs hard drive,
Damn.
and the video programs were compressed to MPEG-2 format. In 2000, the box approximately had 1,800 music videos. So that's why they look like shit.
they all did look like
They
shit.
all look like shit.
I thought it was my TV.
So did I.
I'm like, oh, my TV sucks.
But clearly, no. They had to compress the fuck out of these videos because they only had 64 gigs of fucking space on their server.
Wait, 64 gigs.
I got like a flash drive that's like twice the size of that.
Holy shit! So it was 1,800 music videos.
Imagine 1,800 music videos in a 64 gig fucking hard drive.
Let's see how big each video would have had to be for that.
Dude,
So
that's fucking crazy.
we're talking about like
Here, well, wait, here, I'll Google it real quick. 1,800,
Divided.
18, well, how long is each video? How, like,
Well, no,
what,
no,
2,
we're-
3
we're-
minutes?
yeah,
So let's say 1,800
divided by 64.
3-minute
No.
videos size. Because it's like gives you an average size, right? Because like, yeah, back then it was what, all 480, right? What was the highest the TV antenna could get?
240.
240?
240 by like 400.
240.
I
I mean,
think that's what it
111 kilobits per second. Hold on.
It was set at 200 megabits per second right there.
Well, that's per second though. You need to see how the total size of the video is. I mean, they got to be pretty small,
They're
right?
3 minutes long, so
Well, I guess do the math. I guess just do 60. Like, you think that shit was full? I'm pretty sure they had extra space. I thought they maxed their fucking 64 gigs up.
well, did they have 1,800 at one time? Because they
Yeah.
cycled videos.
Well, yeah, they had to have, because if you requested it, they would have to have it on demand. You know what I'm saying? Are you doing the math?
Yeah.
Nobody really.
So each video was about 30 megs.
30 meg video?
Yeah.
What's the...
That's like shit.
That's terrible quality.
Yeah, for a video. Basically, like I think if you download a music video like off the web, like just if you rip it like from YouTube, it's like anywhere between like I think 60 to like 100 and so depending on the quality.
Right.
So yeah, this was probably shit. This was shit quality.
That's terrible.
well, Nobody cared about that.
That's interesting information for those who live in the area and know what the box. What's your box story? Yeah, we went off.
Oh, basically, we just ate. We ate cheese. We would eat tortillas. We would heat them up. Put a little bit of butter on them. A little bit of salt.
Ew. That's gross.
See, I didn't have enough ingenuity to do that. I just ate cheese.
Did that? We did the cheese, but
Why didn't you guys make Why didn't you make grilled cheese?
But we added mustard. We didn't have bread.
No, not you, him.
Oh,
I was by myself, motherfucker.
So what? You know how to turn the fucking stove on?
No, I know how to open up a fridge, see what I could fix up,
which was cheese.
and it was cheese. I know how to peel the packaging.
Did you have bread?
I don't remember.
So why don't you throw the cheese inside the bread and you have a cheese sandwich?
I don't think I ate my first grilled cheese till like I was an adult. So.
Wow, Mamba. So not only were you poor, but you were kind of dumb.
That's what. Yeah, that's. I'm sorry I wasn't as privileged as you, Junkyard.
Or smart.
And it had fucking ketchup you could squeeze, colored ketchup you could squeeze.
I didn't have it. I thought
onto your
Mom
dinosaur-shaped
was
chicken nuggets.
Yeah. And he had fucking colored popcorn.
I didn't have popcorn. I wish I had.
You know what color my popcorn was? Burnt.
Why? You didn't know how to turn off the fucking stove when it
No.
was done?
I'd always burn it.
Sitting here in your white palace
With your Dunkaroos.
I didn't have Dunkaroos. I don't think I ever
and your
tried
Teddy
Dunkaroos.
Grahams.
With your Inichi shirt and your starter jacket.
My sister started. All right, let's move on. Let's get to our everybody's favorite segment. Everybody craves this segment every week.
We just
Every
had one
week.
last week.
I know, but we got to go over what we talked about last week.
Oh, McGregor won. That's it. That's the only thing that matters.
Yeah, but like we all made picks.
Oh, yeah. I'm pretty sure my picks went to shit.
Actually, you, Tony, were almost close to winning, but you didn't. Mamba squeaked out. You were winning for a little bit, and Mamba squeaked out ahead of you.
We all dropped the ball on Pettis.
Yep.
Did you watch him?
Why didn't you come on and hang out with us?
I was invited.
I
you were.
invited you.
I mean,
You were invited by us.
no, that's like a pity invite.
No, that's we invited you. You're a +1. You were Mamba's +1.
It's like
Not only that, I asked.
it's like you would have never met him if it weren't for me, and yet I need to be a one. The gall.
and also, like,
The audacity.
I messaged you like, "Hey, are you coming through?"
And you didn't respond.
No, because
Not only that, he didn't even like look at it.
because I wasn't invited.
No, but we even talked to them, and they didn't say like he
I
couldn't come over.
would like if I ever go, it's because I need a direct invite from the host. I don't want a third party invite. I don't want to be someone's +1. I don't need a pity invite.
Whatever.
I mean,
You know
To each
what?
their
I'm
own.
not gonna take because you were probably busy doing I don't know what because you didn't even acknowledge my message. It didn't say that you seen it.
Oh, I saw it.
Oh, you did.
I saw it.
You
That is to
just
say, I
chose-
seen it. I just chose not to
ignore
let
it.
it be known that it was acknowledged. But I
Now
saw a notification pop up on my phone. I'm like, oh,
now I see where we stand.
anyway, so yeah, so we all picked Anthony Pettis, and I did horrible this week. So my wife has this theory.
As is every week.
No, I actually. So when I don't bet on like fights, I usually do pretty decent. Like this is my first time losing our own little like picks. Okay. So my wife has a theory that whenever I put money on something, it automatically goes to shit. Like I do fine when I don't have to bet on it, when I don't have to put money on it. So now I'm no longer to put money on anything because it's just gonna go to shit. I just make picks for making picks, I guess. So this week, we all picked Anthony Pettis, and he lost terribly. Terrible loss. We had different picks for the next fight, but it got caught. Like Lex Gressel didn't make weight, so it doesn't matter. The fight didn't happen, so that crossed that one out, as you can see. The next fight was Alexei Oleinik versus Maurice Green. I picked Green. You guys picked Alexei. Both of you guys were right. I was wrong. Terrible night for me. The following fight was Raquel Pennington versus Holly Holm. Mamba and I picked Holly Holm. The only fight I got right all night was that one.
Oh.
Me and Mamba were right.
And
Holly
that
Holm.
was
Tony,
that was the worst fight of the night.
Tony was wrong. He picked Pennington. Tony was doing really well there. Then he finally got one wrong. Then the final fight of the night, Conor McGregor versus Donald Cerrone. I picked Cerrone not necessarily because I thought he would win. It's more because I wanted him to win. He was the underdog. I picked the underdog. I got it wrong. Whatever. And this one didn't really matter for me as far as betting wise because I put money on both of them.
Yeah.
So, even if whichever one won. But it was a parlay and Pettis fucked everything up for me. So I lost the whole
so
night.
you lost the party like right in the
I
beginning.
lost the right. Well, it didn't matter because I would have lost again later on.
But I'm saying like in that one of them is
Yeah.
like, oh, there that goes.
Right. And then the fight that replaced the Alexa Grasso and Claudia Gadelha fight, I bet on that one and got that one wrong. So I only got one right all night. Well, Mamba wins this one. He got 3 out of the 4 right.
Yeah, that's after my girlfriend called me a casual. So
Yeah.
I showed her.
A filthy casual.
Tony
showed
got
her.
Tony got 2 right,
Ooh, I think it was out to Vegas.
which
50-50.
which is pretty good considering last time he got all of
I
them
got
wrong.
it all wrong.
And then I go with one right all night. So yeah. So that was our results for our.
Until next time.
Yeah, for the next fight, the next UFC fight that we will probably talk about will be John Jones versus
Dominic Reyes.
Dominic Reyes. Yeah, in a couple weeks.
I know this is an MMA podcast, but I had a question. Who do you think Connor's going to fight next? I have my predictions. My prediction is because, like, at this point, it's not about championships anymore. Like, nobody cares about being champion. They allege that they want to be the the lightweight champion again.
Right.
I don't know if that's going to happen. But I say Masvidal. If I was Conor McGregor, I'd say you fight Masvidal next, cause since he's at like the peak
Of his popularity.
and he's like everybody's crazy about him. And then even if you win or lose that, because he said he's going to fight 3 times this year,
Yeah,
so he already fought Cowboy.
he's not gonna fight Habib next because he doesn't want to wait till after that's done. He says he wants to come back in
doesn't want to get
March.
his ass whooped.
Probably.
I think he'll lose to either Khabib or
Tony
Yeah,
Ferguson.
yeah.
he'll lose. Yeah.
So I say he fights Masvidal because that's a big money fight. People would pay to watch
Right.
that. And then you end the year by fighting Nate Diaz for the rubber match.
The only thing so the only problem I see with that is that I don't know if Nate wants to come back to fight.
The only problem you saw with that is that it was too good of a prediction.
No, I don't think Nate already said that he doesn't want to fight like anytime soon.
He says that all the time.
He does, but usually means it. I mean,
No, he doesn't.
Yeah, he does. Look how long his fucking fights were between.
Yeah, but
Before his Pettis fight was the McGregor fight 2 years before that.
he was the whole time he was clamoring to fight McGregor again. He
was clamoring 2 years ago or 3. Yeah, 2 years ago to fight McGregor. He wasn't clamoring recently.
But after his second fight with him, and they had the
Right.
2-year layoff, and then McGregor went to go fight Mayweather and do whatever the fuck else he did. Diaz was like, "Oh, fight me again," but
Right.
he was clamoring for
But
it.
he hasn't been clamoring for it now. But this is after he beat Pettis, he's like, I want Masvidal. He didn't fucking call out McGregor. He called out Masvidal.
Yeah, it's just
Right. Exactly. He doesn't want to. He's not.
It's
He's
a
not.
bit-
He's not going to fight.
it's the biggest payday for everybody.
I think this is what I think is going to happen. Is he's going to go with Masvidal. If he beats Masvidal, then we'll see the either Habib or Tony fight after that. Maybe Habib, because the Habib fight I think is the more
But nobody wants to see
lucrative fight.
that. So we could. See
I don't think you will see. I honestly don't think we'll see Nate, him in a Nate fight this year, if we see it at all. I mean, hopefully we'll see it again. I want to see it. I think it's a fight we have to watch again, but I don't know if it's going to be this year. Just like I don't think we'll ever see DC Jones 4 or 3.
4.
Three.
But nobody wants to see that though.
I want to see it. But I want to see it at heavyweight.
If it was 1-1, yeah. If it's at heavyweight, but
I want to see it at heavyweight.
But it's John Jones is 2-0 against him. So if they fought at heavyweight, then
yes, but Jones was on fucking roids.
I'm pretty sure he still is.
He probably is.
He's
but
still
he was
pissing hot.
But he did piss hot.
he's just
for that other
pulsing.
one,
That's it.
for that first fight.
All right, this ain't an MMA podcast.
It should be.
Oh well.
All right, let's move on. Let's get to our crazy news story, shall we?
This is just me. I don't know what the fuck is in this beer, but I kind of like
Catching a buzz?
a little bit.
Me too. It's pretty strong.
Fuck
And
is
it's
in
really
it?
hoppy.
What's in here?
8.2%.
Oh my god! I've killed us. Poisoned us.
I'm catching a buzz too, and it's really hoppy. It's super fucking hoppy. For those who want to know what we're drinking Elysian Space Dust.
No, that's
And
space
it's
dust.
got
All right.
it's got some like shit inside. Like there's like like
That's the space
sediment
dust. That's the
inside.
space dust, bro.
I like IPAs. I like hoppy beer, but this one's really fucking hoppy.
I'm just really glad I didn't have to drink a 6-pack by myself. I wouldn't be able to drive home. I'm feeling Gucci.
Tony's barely on his first one because
That's all. I'm not gonna drink one.
he's always only drinks
I'm
one.
not a degenerate alcoholic.
So, oh fuck, I didn't pull up the goddamn news story. God damn it. Here, I do have it though. I can just pull it up real
You dropped
fast.
the ball.
You're right, I did. I was making everything here. All right, so this is a good one. This is from our friend Bernard, who always sends us news stories. Louisiana woman says meth found inside body part is not hers, says police. A Louisiana woman allegedly caught with meth hidden inside her vagina said she didn't know where the drugs came from. Ashley Beth Rolland, 23, was accused on July 31st of stealing $5,000 from the apartment of a man she'd been staying with for about a week. According to documents published by the, I don't know how to say this, Ouachita Parish Sheriff's Office, the man told the West Monroe Police Department that while he was showering, Rolland swiped his cash and left. Rolland allegedly confessed to police she did take the man's money and left his apartment. The document said the female correctional officer later searched Rolland and inside of Rolland's vagina discovered $6,233 along with a clear plastic bag of roughly 1 gram of meth,
But that wasn't hers.
which Rolland denied was
What?
hers.
How did that get there?
That is quite the pussy pocket she got on there.
Rolland was arrested and charged with theft and narcotics possession. Online records from the sheriff's office state as of Tuesday she remained behind bars in lieu of an $8,000 bond.
She's going to get out.
So how do you explain like where the meth came from then?
I don't know how to
you don't-
explain that.
I can't. That's why it's not mine. I can't explain it.
All I know is she's going to pull an Andy Dufresne,
I don't know what to tell you, Asifa.
and she's going to pull a chisel out of her cooch. She's going to escape.
There's no point in locking her up.
It's quite the vagina she's got on her. How much? $6,000?
No, $6,000 and a gram of meth.
So, I mean, depending on what denomination she had
She
it
says
in.
she says that she did steal the money. So the money in her pussy was hers, but the meth wasn't.
I feel like you would get in more trouble for stealing 6,000 because that's a felony. 1 gram, like gram is
No, yeah, but a meth is a felony too. That's a class A drug.
if it's so is weed.
Well, yeah, but in a certain.
But if
states,
it's 1 gram, how much is a gram? That's nothing, right?
no, a gram's a lot. A gram's like that much.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Do we know?
That's more like
I think a gram is small.
No, a gram's a lot. A gram's like here.
I'm not a scientist.
I'll pull up a picture of a gram of meth. How about that?
That's good.
yeah.
1 gram of meth, please.
Please Google. Show me a
1
gram,
gram
of meth. If anybody looks at my search history, they're like, why do you want to see a gram of meth?
Why did you Google like a very specific? Oh yeah, look at that. It's like there's a quarter for like.
Yeah, it's tiny.
Hold on, I'm gonna look. That's less, I think. So maybe you're. Oh, that's a half a pound.
Maybe I'm right.
Maybe you're right, Mambo. Maybe this is this is only half a gram. That's half a gram. Well, a gram would be much
Yeah.
more than that though. So I guess a gram of meth is not a whole lot. This is 2.3 grams of meth.
So wait,
it's
go
half
back.
of that.
Go back to the other one because it says how many grams is a? That's a good question. Like how like what's the proper dosage for meth?
Or like what's because you know
Well,
how
you smoke a few crystals, don't you?
So what's the recommended?
I recommend. I don't.
Oh,
Oh,
look at
here's a gram.
Look at that piece right there.
This is 0.96. This is close to a gram
That's a
of
gram.
meth.
But my question is
Here, I'll pull this up so our viewers can see the meth.
He wants.
I don't know. I'm not gonna pull it
so
up.
our
Actually,
viewers-
hold on. I don't want to do that because we might get pulled for fucking YouTube for pulling.
I know,
fucking
right? For
meth up.
showing you a fucking gram of meth.
No, I'm
We'll
good.
just say it's
I'm good
sugar.
on that. It says.
You know what? Why
meth on
don't you pull up a gram of sugar?
there. In a plastic bag?
Yeah, just so give the viewers an idea.
1 gram of
Of
sugar.
great workaround.
Good job, Tony.
That's right.
I mean, it does kind of look like
But
sugar.
my question is, what's
Here's a gram of sugar.
So just imagine that.
A 20-ounce
But-
bottle of soft drink is
But-
probably graham.
That'll get you high.
So imagine that, but in crystal meth.
Here, let me pull it up for everybody because I didn't pull it
So
up.
now you can all see what a gram of, all right, a gram of crystal meth looks pretty much just like that.
Yeah, similar to that.
But my question
It's a
is,
little more than the size of a quarter.
what is where did this happen at?
North
Florida.
Carolina. Was Florida?
No,
No, it was North- I think it was North- I thought it was North Carolina.
Because all the crazy shit always happens there.
I think it was North Carolina. I'll pull it back up, I think.
What is their laws?
I'm pretty sure they're hard on meth. Everybody's pretty hard on meth.
Their laws are meth is illegal, as in
Louisiana.
illegal-
It was in Louisiana.
meth is illegal in Louisiana, just like every other state.
But is it a gram? Is that like a felony? Anyways,
Yeah. Fucking meth is any type. I think any amount of meth is felony.
the point I was trying to make, the fact that she admitted to stealing $6,000, that's not that big a deal. But meth. 1 gram of meth.
Nope, not mine.
That is beneath me, sir.
How dare you?
So yeah, that's good stuff right there. All right. Let's go ahead. Let's get to our gripe, shall we?
Hell no, motherfuckers! Wake the fuck up.
I don't really have any gripes.
Was life that good for you, Mamba?
Life is never good.
Then you gotta have something to gripe about.
Well, Tony, go first, and I'll see.
I had a gripe, but I forgot it.
Maybe we should write it down.
Oh, so my gripe is that. Oh, I have a gripe. So at work,
What? I thought you loved your job.
well, I do love my job.
Grass isn't always greener
No, the problem is it's too green.
because it's painted.
So every other job I've had, I always got paid bi-weekly.
Oh.
So it was easy for me to,
Is this one of those silly job places where they pay you?
Weekly?
No, they pay you
the first
on
and
the
15th.
1st and the 15th.
Yes, but I'm not on that.
Oh,
I get paid weekly.
that's well. First of 50 is terrible.
So
That's really
I
terrible.
agree.
I get paid
I've
every
gotten
week.
paid before like that.
I get paid every week, and
Oh, so you get paid every week?
yes.
Wait,
And,
what's the problem here?
the problem is that I'm not used to it. I'm used to struggling for a week and then going all out for the other week.
You're used
now,
to you
now
used,
I'm going all out every week,
you
and
used
it's
to
throwing
Friday,
off the balance.
Friday coming, and then it's all lobster and
Yeah, every
alcohol.
Friday.
And as soon as you know it, Friday's here again.
Yeah.
And then it's more lobster,
More lobster.
alcohol.
So my gripe is I'm getting tired of fucking lobster. You can only have so much lobster in a month, and then the weeks where there's 5 or there's like
yeah,
5
they get an
Fridays?
extra paycheck. Yeah.
that's another paycheck. Like I can't. Like
You can't keep
I
up?
need I need to struggle.
I understand.
That doesn't sound like a gripe. That sounds like you're bragging. It's
And
more
I
of a brag.
I find it hard because like I need to struggle. I need balance in my universe. And right now my balance is thrown off because I mean, I don't even know what ramen tastes like anymore.
Mamba, you hear this guy?
It tastes depressing.
So anyway, that's my gripe.
That's not a fucking gripe. That's a brag. That's
No,
like a subtle brag.
No, it's a gripe.
Nope. Sure isn't.
Nope, you don't decide what my gripes are.
It's like saying, man, I hate being rich. I hate having so much money.
Bro, more money, more problems.
I hate being a millionaire. You know? Nobody says that. I don't hear Jeff Bezos fucking complain about how much money he's got.
I'm sure he complained once he got divorced.
Well, yeah, because he lost
Yeah.
half of it. I don't hear fucking Elon Musk complain about how much money he got.
He's always high.
Yeah.
Why is he always high? Because he got the money to be high.
He's definitely always. Have you seen his new baby mama?
Isn't he dating that one ugly chick?
Yeah, her name is Grimes.
Yeah, that bitch.
She is a musician.
A terrible musician.
Well, she makes a different kind of music.
Terrible kind of music.
She's Canadian.
Terrible
It
country.
just, when you imagine an eccentric billionaire who's trying to go to space, you imagine him with you're a billionaire. You're somebody like
Sexy.
yeah.
She's not sexy in the least.
Now he's impregnated Grimes, who is.
And she looks like what her name sounds like.
We're not gonna make fun of her looks. She has a talented voice.
But she's not your cup of tea.
She's not my cup of tea.
And if you were a billionaire,
She look.
would still not be your cup of tea.
She
She'd
definitely
be
would
less,
have.
less your cup of tea, right?
She looks like a banshee. That is just.
That is a very.
And who am I to judge?
That is a very specific comparison, Mamba.
Who am I to judge
An eccentric billionaire.
eccentric billionaire, who he wants to have children with? It's just that it wouldn't be my first choice
If you were a billionaire and you could have almost any woman,
Would she be your second or third choice? Would she even make top 10?
she'd
I don't think she'd make top 10 for me.
she definitely would have made top 1 million for me, probably.
I'd like pay her to stay away from me.
So who would you pick? Who would be your number one?
If money was no object,
Yes.
my girlfriend, because I love her.
Ooh, okay.
very much.
What
Number
about,
two, who
what
is
about
it?
This is
your
the
number?
camera, right?
Yeah, that's
Yep,
the camera.
right there.
Did you hear what I just said?
Hold on, I'm gonna zoom in on you, Mamba. Hold on.
Did you hear what I said? That is romantic. What I just said. If I was a billionaire, I'd still pick you. You're lucky.
All right, so who's your second choice?
My second choice. I'd pick Junkyard.
What? Why?
I would pay you money to do my bidding.
But that's not sexual bidding.
It'll be sexual.
Oh, okay.
I won't get anything from it though. But I just want to degrade you.
I mean, how would you have to pay me?
I pay whatever you want.
I probably do it
He's
for
a
free.
billionaire.
I'm a billionaire.
But I would do it for free.
If you have dignity when you do it, it's not really something I'm interested in.
Mamba or Tony, if you were a million or a billionaire, who would be your number one?
Let's see. My number one, if money was no object, if I could get with any female.
Ever since I was a little kid, I'll tell you what, Salma Hayek was always, and especially the other couple weeks ago.
She's dating a French billionaire, so it's pretty close.
I know. The other day,
I think I'm gonna if I was gonna settle down and call it a life, I would go with like one of my longest crushes, which was Kate Beckinsale.
Ooh, that's a good choice.
Oh, okay,
She's dating somebody ugly, isn't
But
she?
yeah,
Pete
also-
Davidson.
also she dated
She's with
Pete
Pete Davidson.
That's what. No, they broke up.
Oh,
yeah, but still,
but
if
that-
you
that-
were a
but that-
billionaire,
but that's why I like her even more.
but he's fucking hilarious, though.
He is
Pete Davidson
hilarious, and I'm hilarious. So
I don't know
I'm
if
pretty
he-
sure I have a good chance.
I mean, you're not hilarious.
you're a
but-
billionaire. Why would you want to date somebody who dated somebody that's best friends with Machine Gun Kelly? Have some fucking self-respect.
Have some respect for yourself.
My number one would be Mandy Moore. That's who I would marry and adore with my billions of dollars.
She's still pretty hot.
I've loved her since the day first time I saw Candy. Which leads me to my gripe, actually.
Candy?
Not Candy or Mandy Moore.
Let's see.
Wake the
How can you
fuck
gripe about
up.
candy?
Should I do my gripe first?
So, that was Tony's gripe? Oh, yeah, go do your gripe first. Well, actually, let me do mine because it's
no,
kind
I'm
of.
gonna do mine first.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I
My-
had a great segue, but okay, go
No,
ahead.
you didn't. It wasn't as good as you thought it was. It's actually a good thing that I stopped you.
You're welcome.
My gripe, now that I remember it, is people who force their political opinions on you.
Are you talking about.
I'm not talking
friends of
about
ours?
anybody in particular, but yes, I'm talking about them. It's not so much that I disagree with what you say and your opinion.
What you do?
What I disagree with is specifically the time with which you choose to express that political
Like
opinion.
between 7 and 8 in the morning?
Yes. So
You know what's funny? Like, not to cut you off, but it has to do with that. Every day, like, those alerts, they always start at approximately, like,
Like 7:30, right?
7:30.
7:45?
I think earlier than that.
Maybe 7 o'clock?
I want to say around 7. Like,
and he's on vacation, right?
Yes.
So he woke up at 7 in the morning from his vacation and immediately started sending.
It's like
us-
that socialism one he sent that one time. It was early as fuck. It was like 7 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, we're talking about one of our friends who we all.
Love and adore.
But it's all right that you're a conservatard. It's fine, no judgment. Each your own. But you don't see me sending you Bernie Sanders videos
Or Andrew Yang videos.
and Andrew Yang videos at 5 in the fucking morning.
I wait till like
and then talking about
9, 10
talk
o'clock.
about how terrible liberals are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially
get it.
Tony. Tony's number one.
I get
target.
it, but you're not winning anybody over with that time.
Not only are you not winning anyone over,
You're annoying the fuck out of me.
You're also not winning any arguments because no one's arguing with you.
Yeah, nobody cares. I mean, maybe him and your brother will go back and forth every once in a while, but like,
Your brother starts early too. Why the fuck is he commenting so early?
Someone has to.
Like, same thing with this morning. I looked at him like, dude, go back to sleep or some shit. Like, I'm waking up.
No, I think he's at work by then. That's why.
No, your brother. But I'm talking about this other friend.
Oh, okay.
he's
Like,
on vacation.
He's on vacation right now, but like, dude, like at that early, like, bro, I'm barely waking up. I'm taking a shower. Like, I'm getting ready for
I'm
work.
still taking a shit at that time.
Like, I don't want to read this shit first thing in the morning. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the last thing I want to read is political bullshit.
True that.
Fucking, what I want to do at that early morning is like wake up, try not fucking, like fucking yell at God for making me live another day on this terrible planet.
I'm already disappointed I didn't take the big sleep.
Yeah.
Now I'm disappointed at your political movement.
Exactly.
And it's even more annoying because I got this Fitbit now that gets notifications. So my wrist is just like, I'm trying to drive and it's fucking shake. But yeah, you're not doing anybody favors and you're not winning anybody over here. Like, he made some good points, I guess. Like, some of the things that he said I agree with.
I didn't read any of it, to be quite honest with you.
I read some of it.
I didn't read any of it.
Once
I
you
was like,
get
it's too early for this shit.
once you get to
read.
once you get to 20 messages, I kind of like, all right, that's enough out of you. But he had some good points about the mainstream media and how they're biased and everything. That's fine. I agree. But I don't at 7 in the morning, I don't care. I don't give a fuck.
No one should give a fuck
Yeah.
at 7 in the morning.
That's not what I think about when I wake up. So that's my gripe.
Hell no, motherfuckers! Wake the fuck up.
It's a good, great Mamba. Now, as I was segueing earlier and talking about Mandy Moore, and that was one of my first loves as a child, was Mandy Moore, because I saw Mandy Moore on MTV in Mexico, Candy, the video, and I was like, who's this beautiful blonde angel?
You thought she was beautiful?
I did. I was like, who's this beautiful blonde angel from heaven to grace this earth and look at me like that while singing Candy? And since then, I've been in love with Mandy Moore. She's my number one of all time, till this day. There's one other thing I loved as a child, aside from Mandy Moore.
Penis.
No, it was the San Francisco 49ers. This hat I'm wearing right now. They made the Super Bowl this year. It's fantastic.
This doesn't sound like a gripe. It sounds like you're gloating.
It is not. My gripe is the fucking haters out there. So
I saw this great meme, by the way. Sorry to cut you off. But Homer Simpson.
Oh, yeah.
When he's like, when he goes back into the bush.
yeah,
For
and
3
he- and-
years?
and-
Yeah.
For 3 years. And then he comes back out like 49ers
Right.
for life.
and
or
that's
whatever.
actually part of my gripe. So
Didn't Tony's brother send that to you?
I wasn't gonna name any names, but okay, Mamba, if you're, I wasn't trying to put anybody out like that.
I mean.
So I don't post everything on fucking Facebook. He's like, oh, I didn't hear you talk about the 49ers till this year and the year whatever blah blah. So they won the Super Bowl or went to the Super Bowl last. Because I don't I have a few I don't post shit about the White Sox all the time. I mean, yeah, I'm posting more now because they're doing extremely well. But like, I've loved the 49ers since I was a child. I've loved them since Steve Young was the quarterback. That's actually who my favorite quarterback of all time is Steve Young. 49ers. I used to have a poster of him up on my wall growing up. Him and Dan Marino. I don't like the Dolphins, but I was a fan of Dan Marino. And I've loved the 49ers since.
Ace Ventura.
Yeah, he was really good at Ace Ventura. And he wears isotoner gloves. That's why I bought a pair of isotoners because of Dan Marino.
So does OJ. Got him acquitted.
Were they isotoners?
Yeah,
Are you sure?
I think so.
Anyway, all right. Well, yeah, they're making some good ass gloves, by the way.
No fit.
Shout out to isotoners. Anyway,
Perfect for murder.
so anyway, dude, I even was telling my family members when I went to go over to watch the Niners Packers game this weekend. Like, I have stories of like because I have this jersey. I have a jersey that my mom bought me when I was like about 10 years old, and she made me. Well, I took it over to Mexico. My cousin saw it, and he's like, "Oh my god, that's such a nice jersey." My mom was like, "Oh, since you like it so much," and she told me, "Give it to him." And I'm like, "What?" She's like, "I'll buy you another one. Give him the jersey out when we get back. I'll buy you another one." So me believing my mom, because my mom wouldn't lie to me. She'll buy me another one.
She had good credit, right? She's good for it.
Yeah, she was good for it. She bought me that jersey, so I would assume she bought me another one. I gave it to him, Never fucking saw that jersey again. Steve Young, 49ers jersey, starter jersey, mind you. We were just talking about starter earlier this year, earlier this episode. It was a starter jersey. Never saw this fucking jersey again. She never bought it for me again. One of the few good things that came out of St. Louis. I went to a Salvation Army in St. Louis with my ex-girlfriend, living in St. Louis. Went into the Salvation Army, searching around the racks. She wanted to go, so we went. I wasn't gonna try to buy nothing, but I was bored, so I started looking through the men's clothes. Find the exact same jersey in like twice the size that whatever I was at the time and whatever I was when I was a kid. Found it. I'm like, holy fuck! There's the jersey that my mom bought me when I was like 8, and at this time, when I was living in St. Louis, I was 19, 20. I'm like, I gotta have it. I didn't have any fucking money on me because I was broke as fuck and I didn't have any cash. My ex-girlfriend said, I will buy you that jersey for you since you want it so bad. And I'm like, thank you very much. She bought it for me, never talked to her again. But that's besides the point. She bought me the jersey. And I still have it. I wore it the other day and I told the story. I've loved the fucking Niners my whole fucking life. Just because I don't fucking post about them every year doesn't mean I don't love them any less. I don't love them anymore. I like the Bears. I'm a Bears fan as well. But the Bears, I honestly didn't start liking till I was in like college. I was never really a big Bears fan growing up. My team was the 49ers. Always has been. Always will be. As you see that 49ers pig right there? My wife's friend was making those pigs, the piggy banks. The piggy banks. She hand painted that. When I met my wife,
so that's not official then.
No. She made that. That's hand painted, one of a kind. Okay, that is a true collectible.
I wouldn't say that. Just because you got a piggy bank that was painted by some Mexican does not make it.
Dude, look how great that looks. Look how great that. Don't tell me that does not look fucking good. She made I think a Philadelphia Eagles or a Seahawks one for one of her other friends, and I'm like, oh my god! And I told my wife, can you get one made for me for the Niners? Because that's my favorite team. And this was like I started dating my wife, what was it, 2000 and... We've been together for 5 years, so we're 2020, going on 6 this year, so...
2014.
So that was in 2014. They weren't in the Super Bowl that year. I think they went to the Super Bowl the year before, if I'm not mistaken. No, actually, no, it was 2014. But it was just after 2014, so it was after their Super Bowl run, because it was 2013-2014 season. So yeah. Anyway, my gripe is, just because I don't post about the Niners doesn't mean I don't love them. I've loved them. I always will love them.
Yeah, but how do we
win or lose?
How do we know you love them if you don't post about them?
Motherfucker, because I don't put my whole life on Facebook like a whole bunch like other people.
Just so everyone knows, I am now officially a Niners fan.
You're a bandwagon fan for every team.
Yeah, and you want to know why? Because I'm a fan of fucking winners.
What about KC?
Well, it depends who wins. If
Okay.
KC wins, yeah, Kansas City for life.
And KC's not going to win? Niners will win. Niners will
This will be
win.
Niners Nation.
Bro, Jimmy G.
Jimmy G.
My wife loves Jimmy G too, by the way.
If the Niners win, me and Jake are going to have a celebration party.
Oh.
If KC wins,
Then I'll have a celebration party.
I have a friend that's a big KC fan. Anyway,
If the 49ers win, you're going to celebrate? You'll be like,
yes.
all right.
Well, yeah, I haven't seen a Niners Super Bowl since Steve Young. That was the last, and I was a fucking kid. I was little. I don't even, like, I remember it, but I don't, like, I was too little to, like, celebrate. You know
You're
what
going
I'm
to
saying?
switch it up? Be like, all right, baby, we ain't doing missionary tonight.
Nope. Doggy style all the way, baby.
We're celebrating.
Yep. I'm definitely going to fucking party, dude. Yeah, so,
Get a gram of meth.
right. So,
How much does a gram of meth cost anyway?
probably a lot. No, actually, no, it's not. It's cheap. It's a cheap drug, I think. It depends how clear it or how, like clean it is, right?
Yeah,
Well, anyway.
as long as it's not from somebody's vagina.
I want it Walter White.
That's blue. But anyway, that's my gripe. My gripe is just because I don't post about like, a specific team or something I like doesn't mean I don't like it. Like my whole life doesn't revolve around social media.
So, you're wearing that Niners hat.
Yes.
I've never seen you wear it before.
Bullshit. I've worn this hat a lot of times. I've had this hat. Actually, my ex-girlfriend Nina bought me this hat for Christmas a while ago.
She's your ex-fiance.
Whatever.
Don't do that to her.
Okay.
She was more than that.
Yeah,
Right.
you respect what you had.
And I don't think I can remember you wearing that Niners hat.
I've worn it a lot.
Some would say that you are a tryhard right now.
I'm not a tryhard.
Okay. And we'll leave it at that. You come up, audience members. You come up with your own conclusion.
You're such an asshole. Anyway,
Is Junkyard a try hard? We'll
No.
leave it up to the audience to decide.
The answer is yes.
Mamba thinks everything I do is try hard. I fuck him up in basketball. I'm being a try hard. We both fuck him up in basketball, and then we're both being try hards.
Call me a try hard?
Yeah, he called you a try hard.
Yeah, because you guys like. I came to just like ball up. I mean, I'm not really trying to win.
Is that what you think you were doing? Balling
I
up?
was- when I backed it up and dumped you on you, you were looking silly.
Bro,
You know, all right, we'll play one-on-one.
No, please don't. You're too fast.
so anytime anybody does something better than Mamba, we become a try hard.
Because when I do
I
things,
mean, in fairness, when people do anything better than me, I call them try hard.
because when I do things, I do things just to do them, not like trying.
Maybe you should. Maybe that's what's wrong in your life, Mamba.
Nah, I'm good. Good.
Anyway, that's my gripe. Fuck
Hell
you.
no, motherfuckers! Wake the fuck up.
Let's get to our question.
Too many questions. There's too many questions.
The appropriate question is, when the hell are they?
Excuse me. I'd like to ask you a few questions.
If my answers frighten you, Vincent, then you should cease asking scary questions.
Dear Tony and Mamba, I am 22 years old and I am a virgin. Ooh. Tony, pay attention. You have to answer a question.
I got this. 20-year-old virgin.
22.
22-year-old virgin. Ugh. Okay.
Bro, this is not going to help him. Why did you go?
Oh, I mean, I got you, bro.
I have severe anxiety
Oh, God.
that is caused by being a virgin.
All right. Anxiety's not a thing.
Face the
You
mic.
You just get over it. Anxiety's not a thing. Just get over it.
I need to figure out how to get over my anxiousness towards sex, dating, and relationships, and how it relates to my virginity. I feel that me being a virgin is a huge turnoff to women, especially my age. So I'm very shy in approaching them. Looking at me, people would probably be stunned that I'm a virgin because I'm in pretty great shape.
All right. Okay.
Here comes the humble brag. Don't you just
Okay.
hate people that humble brag?
Like you?
What? I had a legitimate gripe.
No, you did it. Anyway, be stunned that I am a virgin because I'm in pretty great shape, somewhat of a natural bodybuilder. So I know girls look at me and stare at me and whatnot.
No, okay. Well, we're done here. We don't need this.
Hold on. Listen to what this man has to say.
I don't want to listen to anything this liar has to say.
I had a situation that had happened to me when I was around 19, where, long story short, I was in bed with a girl. I told her about my virginity, and she laughed and told me I was pathetic, but she would still
That is a goddamn lie.
but she would still fuck me anyway because she felt like no one else would.
Okay, well, what's the problem?
Since then, I have been very nervous to get in bed with any girls.
So why didn't you smash her?
Because he was upset. He was offended by what she
She's like, how
said.
dare you call me a virgin? That I'm right. I mean,
And
that you're
then,
right.
and then,
No, but she
though
called
I
him.
am one.
She called him pathetic.
and then he
I mean-
continued to be one.
Anyway, so since then, I have been very nervous to get in bed with any girls. So it has led me to not even trying in shame and fear of rejection. I had a relationship I was in at 16 up until I was 19, where my now ex-girlfriend and I decided if we were going to have sex, it would be after we were married. She was very religious and I respected her, so I wasn't going to push it. Well, she's been gone, the relationship's been gone, and I feel that I have let myself fall behind.
She's probably had sex.
I have considered for the last few months about going to a prostitute and just paying $300 or $350 for
300.
the hour
Oh
and getting it
my
over with.
God.
Look, you're getting ripped off, my guy.
That's not true. If you go to the Bunny Ranch or somebody high-end prostitutes,
No.
Well, why would you go
why
there?
would you do that?
because they're high quality, bro.
No, bro, you don't need a high quality.
Have you seen that show? They're not really high quality.
Yeah, I have seen the
they're
show.
not.
They're great.
Go on.
Anyway, have you not seen Isabella Soprano? Anyway,
She was like maybe
Great.
the one
What about
attractive one.
what was the other one? Air Force 8.
Air Force Amy, she had some tickle bitties, boy. Anyway, I haven't followed through with that yet because I am very nervous and I know I would be taking several unnecessary risks.
Why several? That's a very
I mean, is it like only one wrist?
that's a very specific number.
Outside of my non-existent sex life, I have a great job that pays well. I have some education, several different work experiences, and I know that if I'm ever in need of a job, I would be taken care of
Humble brag.
by any of my former employers in a heartbeat. Any advice you can give me would be much appreciated and be put to good use.
My advice is you need another outlet for your bragging other than us.
This holds me back as a person from dating and having the life that I want to have, and I don't know where else to go for help. Your talks about virginity and in the incel community, because you guys are both incels.
Hey, we were very dead on about the incel community. When we talked about the incel community, we are right.
Incel community both made me feel that I need to reach out for help. Thank you, Left Behind.
I don't know what you want us to do.
Give him advice. Is what he's asking for. He wants your advice about being a virgin. What should he do? What does she do about going to have sex? Should he go to get a prostitute?
Just do it.
Yeah.
Get a prostitute.
But not a $300 one. Get like a.
You want to give him a nasty one? One of them with like
See,
AIDS?
Yeah.
Face the mic, man.
Look, the thing is, he's gonna set his expectations too high for sex afterwards. If he gets a high quality one, he needs to slum it.
And why pay that much money to finish in like 2 minutes?
Yeah.
Because it's higher quality, man.
Yeah, but
Like
you're not gonna enjoy it.
It's like why would I eat like a fucking a little piece of like shitty steak when I can get the whole filet mignon?
You're not gonna have time to finish it all.
You're just gonna come all over it.
Exactly. Exactly.
That's true. He is a virgin, so he's gonna come really quick. Fuck.
So that's what I'm saying. If he's gonna, like,
But don't you think he should, instead of paying for sex, do you think he should just like try to find somebody
It's not that hard.
to find someone to fuck?
No,
It's pretty hard.
you're coming like now that I'm in my 30s and I like in my more aloof attitude,
I think it's pretty hard because, like, I mean,
it's not that hard.
I'm 36 and I've only had,
Well,
you
look like you.
I still have more sexual partners than you, my friend.
You had one more,
bro. It doesn't matter whether you finish.
it's not whether it's not whether you win by an inch or a mile.
Winning is winning, my
You've
friend.
had one more, and
Bro.
you are older than me.
Yeah.
So if we're going by
You're
the
getting married.
ratio
You're getting married soon, my
of
friend.
partners to age,
You're still getting married. You're not having sex anymore. You're done.
I will
You're done.
break up with my girlfriend
Just to have sex.
just
with
to beat you. Or I'll just cheat. You know what? I'm just gonna cheat.
In that case, if you're gonna cheat, I'm cheating too, motherfucker.
That's
I will not let you beat me.
Anyways,
I'll have sex with Tony right now.
Please don't.
we'll both have sex with him.
I'd still be one up.
The point is, there's something about overthinking things that kind of puts a mental block in between. All of the intercourse that I've ever had, I've stumbled upon it by not thinking.
So you just stumbled upon puff?
It sounds weird, but yes. Like, remember that one time? Well, I'm not going to say who it was, but remember that one time that, like, this girl was hanging out with us? And then, I'm not going to tell you who it was, but we went to a bar. And
I do remember, okay.
And then afterwards, we went to our friend's house, and she was like, I want to go too. And then afterwards, I was like, all right, I'm going home. And she was like, I want to go with you. I had no idea. Like, I was like, what the fuck does she want to go to my house for? Like, why would you want to go there?
Like, are you sure?
I'm like, it's 5 o'clock in the morning. I'm trying to go to sleep. She's like, I just want to go to your house. I was like, all right, I guess. She came over. She came over to bone.
Did you bone?
Yeah, I boned.
So tell us that story.
Don't tell us that story.
Maybe later.
But anyway,
All right.
so he should stop thinking about it and try to just.
Yeah, just let it happen. I don't know. Maybe I don't know about. It sounds like the same thing, but when you think about it too much, you kind of put like mental blocks in the way, and you overthink it, and you second guess yourself. If you just let it happen, you know what I mean. I didn't lose my V card until I was 19, and it just like kind of happened. You know, we were just hanging out playing video games, and he just like
He's like, let me stick my dick in you.
Yeah, I was like, okay.
Oh, sure.
Let me press pause first. No, but yeah, I think, and I don't want to be. I'm not gonna humble brag. I'm just gonna brag.
Just flat out brag.
I'm gonna flat out brag. When I was younger, I was like a pretty attractive guy, but mentally, I was really insecure, and I didn't think much of myself, so that always got in the way. So I think even if you're even if you're not an attractive guy, you can still get girls. It's just because unattractive guys don't give a fuck.
That is true.
Or stupid guys. Like stupid guys get girls because they're too stupid to tell themselves, "Oh, she's too good for me."
Right.
They just like, "Fuck it, I'm gonna."
Or just have some confidence. Like me, I think one of my I guess would be strong traits. So I guess would be a weakness too. But whatever. Anyway, I have confidence in myself as far as like when I see a hot girl, like I could get her. Maybe it's not true, but I think it. And that also, if I think it, that exudes confidence. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
it's maybe I won't get her, but it might be more likely that I would have than if I had no confidence and I'd be like, I can't get her and I'm scared. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So I think that's part of it.
That is. It's all about like that. Well, that one girl that he said that he was gonna hook up with or whatever, and he told her that he was a virgin, and she laughed at him.
Yeah.
That's kind of messed up.
That's just that, but what a fucking bitch.
Yeah, you don't want to have sex with her.
No, I would have had sex with her. I would have had sex with her, and I would have like made sure that she hated it.
Or you hate fucker?
Yeah, hate fuck the shit.
I
out of
actually
that
had that happen like before I lost my virginity. There was this girl that I was talking to, and I don't know. Guess I must have told her. Or no, I think she kind of inferred that I was a virgin because I was really into Naruto at the time, and she like picked up like, oh yeah, you're a
that's
virgin.
definitely a virgin.
Call him a nerd.
Yeah.
Fucking nerd.
I had like a Naruto headband. She was like, oh yeah, you're a virgin.
Damn.
And she was like,
not wrong.
she was not. She was like, oh, I don't mess with virgins. She was like, they get too attached. And I was like, and I tried to play it off. I was like, oh, me, no, I've had plenty of intercourse. But she could smell it. And you know what? I didn't have sex with that girl. And she hated me because I had sex with another girl.
And she knew you weren't a virgin.
Who
At least
did-
not anymore. After you had sex.
Oh, yeah, after I had sex with the other girl, yeah, she knew I wasn't anymore. And the other girl, I didn't even tell her. I just had sex with her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
And then I told her afterwards, and she started crying. She was like, that's so special that you shared that with me.
Did you cry too?
As she bled all over my penis.
Did you cry as well?
Yeah, because I had blood on my penis.
But-
she
but-
was on her
but-
period.
But those were different tears.
Those are different tears.
So yeah. So I guess step number 1, have confidence. Step number 2, just give it a shot. Right?
Yeah.
Shoot your shot. Tony's motto.
That's right. You miss 100% of the shots you don't take.
You're 22. You're in your prime boning years, my friend. With stuff like, I didn't have Tinder back then.
Right. Oh yeah, you got Tinder. Why don't you try one of those?
Got Tinder, Bumble,
Grindr.
Plenty of Fish, Grinder, whatever you're into. There's someone
Fix
out
it.
there that has the same kink as you. And we're not here to kink shame.
You know what? I have a crazy idea. In your Tinder/Bumble profile, you get profiles, right? I don't know how it works. I never
Yeah.
used it. Put that you're a virgin. There's going to be some chick out there that's going to be like, holy fuck, that's awesome. They might not believe you, but there's somebody that's going to be like, damn, this motherfucker's
Don't
a
put that
virgin.
you're a virgin. Like,
No, I say put you're a virgin.
no, well, you
'Cause
put
they-
it in a different context. Like, oh, saving myself for the right one.
Or something like that. Yeah, right. But I'm not saying go out there and say, I'm a virgin. Like the only thing you put in your
Just
profile,
put in your
I'm
bio,
a virgin.
I am virgin. I am a virgin.
Hear me roar. Anyway, no.
8 exclamation point.
No, I'm saying, yeah, put like, save myself for the right one, blah, blah, whatever. Say something like in the context
Prayer
of you're a virgin,
hands.
whatever.
Oh, yeah.
However you want to do it.
Prayer hands.
Put that you're a virgin, and I'm telling you, people will actually, I'm sure girls will be like, oh my God.
Yeah,
this
just
guy's-
don't put that you're an incel.
Exactly.
Nobody likes that.
Nobody likes incels. There's no way you can market that.
So,
Virginity, you can market.
Right.
Incel, no.
and some girls will like that because girls will be like, man, this motherfucker never has been, like, he's not been never touched by another woman. I'm going to be
He
the one
hasn't
to
been.
rock
He has not
his
been
world.
besmirched.
My first girlfriend.
He has not been defiled.
The girl that actually she took my virginity. She it was not a virgin, and she wanted to take my virginity. The fact that I was young. The fact that I was she was young too. But
How young?
I was 16 or 17. I don't remember the age. I would say I don't think I was 17 quite yet. I was 16. I was 16. But she was like, "Oh, you're a virgin," and I'm like, "Yeah." She's like, "Oh, that's hot. I want to take your virginity."
Oh.
She wanted to fuck because I was a virgin. Ooh. So there's girls out there that are like that.
You should have told her like, I'm still a virgin after you fucked her, just to get her to fuck you again.
Yeah. She would have fucked again anyway, because she was a whore.
Damn, junkyard shit. Fuck, tell us how you really feel.
We don't slut shame in this podcast.
Yeah. Yeah, there's no slut
But that
shaming.
also was very funny. So
Anyway.
No matter how funny that was, you should never slut shame.
Anyway, put down that you're a virgin. Chicks will dig that too. I'm getting a fucking buzz. I think that's where this shit's coming from, man.
Oh, fuck.
Anyway, all right. Is that it?
Yeah, don't be a twat.
Yeah, don't be a twat. All right, Mamba. Or no, not yet. Like us on Facebook, facebook.com/NKOTP1. Follow us on Twitter, New Kids in the Pod. See us on Instagram, also New Kids in the Pod. Subscribe to us on iTunes, Stitcher, iHeartRadio, YouTube, Spotify, everywhere. Shoot us an email, newkidsinthepod@gmail.com. Leave us a voicemail, 774-40-NKOTP. Mamba.
in a world full of
Incels.
incels, don't be a twat.
All right. Sounds good. We will check you out next week. Next week?
Yeah,
Oh, what? Yeah.
at 5:30.
Yeah, right. Let's just say 6 o'clock, 6:30. We didn't start till 7.
Well, that's because I got here and then you were playing.
Yeah, I was
like-
playing because I had nothing better to do besides wait for you.
I mean, you could have had some conversations with Mamba.
I had enough conversation with Mamba. That's why I was playing.
Damn, bro.
I'll save it for the podcast.
All right,
right.
next week I'll be on time.
All right.
Faux
No,
show.
you don't have to be on time.
Mamba's going to go work out.
Yeah, I decided I'm going to start going to the gym.
And
Maybe.
you're going to get here all sweaty and smelly?
As opposed to getting here what?
Yeah.
Dry and smelly?
Oh, dude, get him off you.
Shut up, you virgin.
All right, guys. We will. Wait, did we do world full of? Oh,
Yeah,
don't
yeah,
be incels.
yeah,
Don't be.
yeah.
Okay, yeah, don't be a twat. All right, we'll check you out next week. Kissies on your dickies.
You guys are dicks and your podcast sucks.